like the stream is going. So, hello everyone, and welcome to Adventure on So Many Levels. We're gonna play some Dungeons and Dragons. We are still down 2 players this week. We miss you, Chooch and Viv. But with us tonight, we do still have Starla Hutchton.
Hello, darlings.
Jenny Meltzer.
Boy.
James Meltzer.
Here we have a rare species of DM. Watch out or she'll bite ya.
Ah! And Mark Kilfoyle.
It's all very good, yeah. Very good.
So, you may have noticed, if you are a regular viewer, you may have noticed that we have everybody looking a little different. Well, that's because we are doing another one-shot this week. So, we left our heroes of legend having fought an invasion party of Githyanki to a standstill and negotiated the possibility of doing a little negotiating. But they'll have to hang out and wait. But in the meantime, we have lots of the rest of this multiverse to check in on. You know, how are folks doing back out in the material plane? How are things? Is it going okay? Well, maybe. We'll find out. So, tonight, we have a new adventuring party that we're going to check in on, but this adventuring party is not setting out on some new hopeful quest. They're coming back from one. So, you guys, having completed your most recent adventure, you emerged from your trials, you've got loot in your pockets, you're heading home to the town of Shimatha on the eastern peninsula of Sekamian, and you have not slept in a nice soft bed for a long time. And it's raining, and you're basically, it's been a lot of travel with the same 3 other people for a while. But you have made your way into town, and you have stumbled across a nice little inn and tavern called the Lonely Bahir. And as you approach this building from the outside, it is a nice, just small little L-shaped 2-story building. Probably only has a few rooms up top, but hopefully there are some available. Nice tavern on the ground floor. But so as you push open the front door of this place and enter, what do we see as each one of you enters this little tavern?
All right, well, Gorge is a giant Goliath barbarian with sort of greenish tinged colored skin. He's got ancient sort of tribal tattoos going down one side of his face and his neck. Currently, from the battle that they were in, he's got a string of vampire heads on a waistband around his waist that he claims as trophies, and he has a penchant for really tiny hats. So right now he's wearing a little tiny top hat that he found out in the wild.
Very nice. Who follows Gorge into the Lonely Bahir?
After that introduction, who could follow him at all? So a average-sized silver-scaled dragonborn, whose scales are intermingled with a now somewhat battered and torn and blood-spattered chainmail, and a gorgeous cloak. At least he's called it a cloak. It's really one of the wall tapestries in the building in the castle when they just raided, but he's claimed it as a cloak and proudly wears it around his shoulders. A pair of very nice swords at his hips, and a pair of very nice axes at his ankles. His scales are, well, they were, and hopefully soon will be again, incredibly immaculate. During the travels, probably one of the things the others have grown somewhat annoyed with is Brevix's need to groom every morning. It's part of a ritual or part of a culture. It's not really sure, And Breivik, his accent is very strange. You don't know what's coming from him. So no one know where. But good. Good, very good, yeah. Yeah. He's got a permanent sort of scowl on his face, even when he's smiling. It has to do something with the fangs.
All right. So a brief apology, humbly from me to you, that I did not find you a token for silver Dragonborn.
It's a bit of dirt. It walks off. Fine, no problem. I just scrub it against the halfling.
Very nice. Okay.
My God, it's like I'm on Twin Peaks.
Okay. So, who's next through the door here?
I'm the bard. I come in last.
I'm pouting, darling, because I thought we should be staying at my temple. We could be there for free, out of the rain.
Yeah, but you gotta go in. You gotta, people are gonna expect me to come in. You gotta go in.
Very well, since you insist upon making an entrance, I shall go. And when Rodalia, can't pronounce my last name, Noviaris enters the tavern, she is looking a little perturbed, which is out of sorts for her. She is a cleric at the Temple for Histereth in Shamatha, born and raised very proudly. She, I don't know that I can continue this accent the whole time.
Well, you've started it now. You're committed.
I know.
If it gets worse, it gets better.
Aye, it's Noviara, not Noviaras.
Norovirus, got it.
Norovirus, okay.
All right. So, what you see is a female Asma, and as she is half celestial, she has this long, luxurious brown hair that flows down her back. It is her pride and joy. She's quite taken with herself, but she is always very, very, very happy. Very happy, very chipper. She is not pleased about being in the tavern, however.
And last, fabulously so,
She takes a deep breath before she walks in, expecting to be recognized because that's what happens all the time.
Mm.
And as she walks in, you see a teal-skinned sea elf. She's dressed a little bit like a rogue, but she's not. And she's carrying a lute. She's got long black hair and striking blue eyes. And she's pretty much just walks in waiting for people to acknowledge her because that's what happens everywhere she goes.
All right. Well, let's go over to the map here. So we've got a nice little tavern map here. You notice, of course, there are several tables here. Opposite the door is the set of wooden stairs that go upward, as the stairs tend to do. Sometimes they go down, but these go up. And there's a bar over there. There's a few patrons hanging around. You see a nice half-orc stocky gentleman behind the bar. But certainly you all are noticed as you open the door. And I think that even the least observant among you would pick up on the idea that there is a small little undercurrent of excitement when everybody comes in, because there's sort of first glance over is like, oh, people, who is it? But then when they get a look at all of you as a group, there seems to be an undercurrent of like, oh, like there's an extra level of excitement. But the half-orc behind the bar just says, ah, yes, well, come on in and get yourself out of the rain. Can I get you something to drink, or are you looking to stay the night?
We have to choose one or the other. I don't understand. I want both. Preferably at the same time. Also, your floor looks nice.
Oh, thanks. That's that's our namesake after all. It's up here. if you follow it around the corner.
It's over here and over here and over everywhere. Yes?
What?
It's over here, over there, and everywhere.
No, it's not.
Yeah, if you say so, buddy.
I just did, didn't I? I thought I said so.
At this
Did I
point,
not say so?
you have this woman at the table over here to your right, desperately whispering, like intently to her companion, and pointing at Demelza.
I lean over to the barkeep and I'm like, so we're gonna have to stay, and we're definitely hungry, and we need beds. Like, you have no idea how bad we need beds.
Could have had one for free.
I need to sleep in
Well,
bed.
see-
That's how bad I need a bed.
I need
no.
two. I need two beds. Two
All right.
beds.
All right.
Is that an option? Can I have 2 beds?
So, Demelza, make an insight check as you make this request.
Where's my thing? That is a insight. Where is that? It's like I never looked at a character sheet before.
This one's all different.
7.
7. Okay. Yeah. So this innkeep is acting a little weird, but you're used to that, right? Like, maybe he recognizes you. You don't know, but he's a little like jittery, but that's probably why.
Yeah.
So
because I'm
he just says, yeah, well, sure, so we got lots of ale here, and food if you're hungry, and then as far as rooms, are you looking? How many rooms are you looking for? We've got 2 doubles upstairs and 1 single.
Well, I think that we'll probably need the 2 doubles.
Do you have a person pot?
I'm sorry, what?
Do you have a person pot? I need to get underneath all the different areas, and I need to scrub.
He looks over to
He's
Demelza and
asking
just,
for a bath.
He wants to take a bath.
I don't want to take
okay.
anything. I just
Yeah,
want to use the person pot.
no, I'm sorry, we don't have a bath. We do, however, one of the only inns in the city, we've got an indoor outhouse.
How can you have an indoor outhouse? It'd be an in-house.
Well, it's on the side of the building. I mean, it's basically just like if you had an outhouse where the door was, like a door in the building.
Well, that's got to stink. Why would you want that thing? How stupid. You're crazy. This is a
Well,
strange
it's
place.
So that if you get up in the middle of the night and you need to go to the bathroom, you don't have to go out in the rain.
Oh, that might make sense.
He's got a good point, Previx.
Could he maybe at least get, I don't know, like a pot with some hot water bars?
Yeah,
What is it
I
you
mean,
have there?
I could probably, I could certainly arrange that. Pardon me if I am a little impertinent in asking this, but you lot look like adventurers to me. Am I mistaken?
Oh, you're quite right. Good noticing.
There's one of the vampire heads on the bar. Aye, what adventures? We just got
Oh
done
my.
taking down. We just got done taking down a castle full of vampires. It was a nasty bit.
This woman sitting on the stool faints back, just like.
Yeah,
To
see,
the
that's
floor.
what I almost did too. But then I get my strength from my tiny hat, so I was okay.
So,
It is a very nice hat.
Yes,
so
thank you.
as she sees the woman fall over, she has to rush, and she goes over there to make sure she's all right.
All right, make a medicine check.
I thought you were an orc or something, but I don't know what the little pertinents are.
What?
He said he was sad to be a little pertinent.
Oh, well, I didn't want to offend you, is all.
14.
Well, that's new.
Yeah, she's fine. She just literally she looks like she's maybe had a drink and she was just very startled. She just fainted.
Well,
So
I'm going
she's
to have
she's
to prop her
blinking
back
awake.
up.
Yeah, she's definitely already coming awake and just saying,
You're right, darling.
She's like covering her eyes like blinders, and she's saying, "Is it still there?"
I put that away.
Yes, here. Why don't you come with me? Come, we'll find a place to sit.
Okay, so you're kind of guiding her maybe over to these stools.
Yep.
Okay. So, looking back at the rest of you, this orc barkeep just says, yeah, well, as you can see, we maybe don't get as many adventurers coming around here as we used to, but I'm very glad to have you here tonight, and so I can certainly I'll make sure you get anything you need. We're for the double rooms. Are you thinking of just staying just the one night, or?
Oh yeah, just one night. But we have to get on we've got places to be. Like, we really just want to go home, and so yeah, we're not going to stay longer than a night.
Okay, so. All right, so, well, I think for the one night, I can throw in a meal and the bucket of hot water. And what do you say for the 2 rooms, meals for everybody, and the hot water, 4 gold?
Or we could give you 2 gold, and I can put on a show for these people.
Just don't put the meal or the room in the pot. That sounds bad. It'd be all wet.
Yeah, you got it, buddy. No meal in the bucket
Good
of
for
hot
you.
water.
Yeah. He understand.
I like how easy to please you are.
Eh, well, maybe.
So make a persuasion check for your offer there.
All right. That's going to be... Persuasion. That's going to be a 21.
Okay. So one thing I'll also just kind of let you guys know is that the 4 gold for what he's offering is kind of ridiculously high, but he's got you pegged as adventurers who are coming home from an adventure with like hundreds of gold in your pockets. So it's like he's betting that you were going to be willing to pay for the for the avoiding the hassle of having to find somewhere else. But in the meantime, with the 21, he just says, yeah, sure, that'd be special. And he kind of just looks around at the 4 customers in the room, and he says, so does everyone want to see a show? And the woman who was whispering to her companion over here just kind of goes, and everyone else is just looking around a little confused.
I'd like to see a show, but not like the last 3-4 shows, because they were terrible.
What are you saying? I mean, come on, I put on a really good show. Just because I only sing pirate shanties.
I was there, I
Don't be so
remember.
hard on her, darling.
I'm not hard on her. Everybody hated the show. It was awful.
It
No.
was wonderful.
They were just drunk enough to appreciate it.
I think that you're overly critical, as per usual, and you need to stop. Or I won't get you another pot full of water with soap.
I'm holding up one of the vampire heads. Yeah, I'd like to see a show.
I like that. You just doubled your audience. More people.
All right, so should I start you with a round of drinks?
They're all round. They come in the little glass things.
Yes.
Yes, they sure are round, buddy. Good eye, good spot.
Do you have any milk by any chance?
With the milk again.
We could have got milk at the temple.
We could have stolen that cow.
I have a special cream liqueur.
Yeah, I'm good. I'll just have some food.
Okay.
She meets a tabaxi one time, and now she's all about the milk.
I didn't even know Tabaxi had milk.
Tabaxi.
It's very, very persuasive.
So, what sort of show are you? He seems like he's expecting you to just like go ahead and just do it, like right now.
Oh, I'm gonna eat first, obviously, and then I'm gonna get up and I'm gonna sing a bunch of pirate shanties,
Oh.
and I'm gonna get everybody dancing and get them all excited to the point where these 4 people plus us are starting to seem super rowdy to the barkeep.
Okay.
He hasn't seen this much excitement in years.
All right. Well, so he does go ahead and get everybody food. Those of you who try the ale find it passable. It's fine. You know,
I could use this to clean my scales off. This is
you
great.
guys have been on the road, so probably even, you know, crummy beer is okay, at least, right? And then the food is nothing special. It's, you know, stew and bread. It's classic, cliche, you might say, tavern, medieval tavern food. It's almost like this is an archetypical tavern of some kind. But so you get the stew, it's fine. But you definitely all notice as you're kind of eating your meal. First of all, you're certainly, everyone's kind of watching you. You are by far the most interesting thing in the room, anyway. But there is definitely a little bit of a sense of like anticipation. It's not anxiety. It's more just like, what's going to happen next, sort of. Like they're waiting for the other shoe to drop is the kind of mood of the room. And I think certainly Demelza probably is used to sort of sizing up an audience. They are definitely waiting to see what you're going to do, but there might be something else too also. What are, as you're all eating and kind of checking out this place, you know, what are the other rest of you kind of doing, thinking? Are you just kind of in your thoughts, or you're just kind of ready to be done with all this? Is everyone planning to stay and watch Demelza's show?
Yes. Because I am wonderful at cheering on my teammates.
I'm eating.
Wonderful show, darling! Keep going!
Tipping the tiny hat.
I think despite Privix's, bad mouthing of the performance, he jumps in heartily and he starts dancing around and singing absolutely terribly to everything, loudly and probably the wrong words. And he really looks like he looks over and gives Demelza, pardon me, a look every once in a while of, see, I'm making it better. I help with your singing and glowing and dancing and firing.
Yeah. So, Demelza, go ahead and roll a performance check with disadvantage.
That is performance. That is a 14.
Okay. You've done better, but it's okay considering how road weary you are. You've come in out of the rain. Considering that this is, you know, it's not the best acoustic design for a room, really. There's not a stage. You're kind of just standing on a stool. But your accompaniment, it's the equivalent of free session players, right? You know, it's like, it's not maybe what you would have ideally chosen, but it's okay. You do all right. Everyone's happy. You definitely get applause afterwards. And the woman there finally seems to browbeat her companion into going up to you and asking for your autograph for his girlfriend.
Are you serious? For your girlfriend, or is this for you?
And he kind of just turns and points to just her right across the room, standing there like, and he's like, I mean, I liked it, but she's right there.
All right. So I'll take a piece of parchment and I'll like scribble my autograph.
Okay.
And give it to him to give to her.
All right. He says thanks, and then he kind of hesitates as he was about to go back over, and he just kind of leans in and is like, you guys are really going up there, right?
Going up where?
The stairs are good. The stairs over there. We go them. Yes. Up. Up.
Yeah. Like you're gonna stay in the rooms, right?
What's up? Why wouldn't we?
Not going to stay in this room. This
Well-
room's already too smelly.
I mean, no reason. Like, don't. Okay, it's fine. Like, sorry, I was just, I need to mind my own business. Sorry about that. I like the show. Thanks.
You like the
Yeah.
show? He was crap. I know. I tried to help, but he was crap.
It was crap because of you. Now stop it.
I do what I can to help.
You need to stop helping is what needs to happen.
But
I
he's
can't stop
trying, and that's the important thing.
So, you suddenly find that, you guys are kind of maybe you're all sort of over here, and as you are kind of hanging out, having this discussion, the barkeep does kind of come around, and he's got a couple of keys for you, and he just says, "So, thanks for the show. I really appreciate it. It was kind of special. So, I think you're just gonna enjoy your stay, but just want to. Some people have said that the doors are a little tricky. So, like, if they stick or do anything weird,
Are they hiding? We had work with hiding doors. We found them.
you know what? It's
But they don't
probably
explode,
nothing.
do they? We had a good deal of that back with the vampires. It was
Those are funny
awful.
doors.
Such a mess.
I don't no, like if they do anything weird, just like give me a yell, maybe like jiggle it. It's gonna be fine. You guys can you're a big fancy adventurers, like what are you worried about doors for? Here's the keys.
Brevix kind of gives that sort of almost bird-like twist of the head and jiggle it, and he kind of holds his hands up, shakes his rear end for a little while. Like this? That what you mean? I don't do that well.
Yes, just like that.
I don't know how it helps, but I'll do it.
Oh, the list of things that you don't do well just keeps growing.
You keep a list.
Yes.
I should know.
Well, if worst comes to worst, I'll just rip it off the hinges.
Well, you could give me a yell first, but yeah,
He always yells when he's ripping things.
try jiggling it
He's
before
not that
you
good at
rip
it
it off
either.
the hinges.
Yeah.
Give me your jiggle, Gorge. Let's do this. Prove to him it's bad. It's terrible.
All right. I'll give you my jiggle. Gorge just kind of does a bit of a jiggle.
See, it's terrible. It's awful. We're no good at that part.
Oi, nobody can jiggle like you, Previx.
Yeah, and I do it so bad nobody repeat me.
I slap his belly. Oh, look at that jiggle.
Hey,
Oh.
I
So-
earned that.
Yeah, you guys look back at the innkeeper here, and he's just maybe a little bit pale, and he's just kind of says, "You'll be fine."
Yeah?
I don't believe him. I'd like to make an insight check.
Okay.
Oh man, this dice sucks. I'm gonna throw it away. That's like a 7.
All right.
Goodbye, guys.
You know what? This guy needs to drink more milk. He's clearly got vitamin deficiency of some kind. He's pale. Friendly though.
You really should get a cow. I'm just saying. Like, you should invest in one.
You know what? I will consider that.
Yeah, I'll tell you what. Here's an extra gold to help you in that venture, and I give him a gold tip as I take the key from him.
Okay, yeah, he takes it and he's just like, "Oh, well, yes, thank you. So, good luck. I mean, good night." Whoa, yeah, good night. Yeah.
Are you buying him a cow now? I don't think we should buy cows. If we don't keep one ourselves, we shouldn't tell others to buy one because it's bad.
I told you we can't.
It's very nice.
We can't keep a cow while we're out traveling. Now that we're going home, maybe you can get a cow.
But they're no good for riding. I know it broke, but that's okay. It's more Gorgie's fault than mine.
Well, you both shouldn't have been on that cow. That's all I got to say.
All right. So, are you guys... in the chat, Smarter Master has informed us that a cow costs 10 gold.
I just gave him enough gold for his venture.
Yeah.
You can buy a leg or the other or something.
So, are you guys heading upstairs? Anything else you wanted to do before that?
Buckets of water, hot water. Do you hear one?
Oh, yeah. I'll say that it was right there. He delivered as promised, so he assumes that you might want to take it upstairs and not do whatever you're going to do with it right in the middle of the tavern room.
Can I stir my claw in it? Oh, good. There's no meat chunks in this piece. There was some in the other one you gave earlier. I ate them.
Yep. That's exactly what you should do with it. Good job.
I know.
You're the brains of the operation, I could tell.
I don't know what that means. So yeah, that's me.
So you definitely realize that everyone in the room is staring at you. Like, are they going to do it?
I'm getting the feeling there might be something they're not telling us.
They charge more in the morning?
Well, why would they do that?
Happened to me. I come down for breakfast once. I say, you owe 5 more gold. I don't understand.
Yeah, but what did you do? I mean...
I didn't do anything.
The
holes were already in the wall.
Mm-hmm.
My head was already through one of them. That was all the previous night.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if you all are insisting that we have to stay here and not at the perfectly good temple we could have stayed at for free, please.
This temple is so far
After
away.
you.
We're already here.
I need to go to the room to soak my skis, so I'm going now.
So,
All right. So, Prefix is heading up the stairs. Is everyone following?
yeah.
Reluctantly, but yes, I'm following.
I kind of take I lift my leg and step on one of the steps and kind of hear the collective gasp from around the room, put my foot down. Do it again, and again, and again. I'm going up now.
Yeah, they're definitely like, yeah, there's a little bit of that nervous, like, they're watching. But if you're all going upstairs, I'll take us to the map for the next level up.
Yeah, let's go.
All right. So, So, we've got you. So you go around the stairs. That it's actually not just one straight flight. It kind of goes around in a little circle, and then comes out on the next level up. So you're in a little hallway here. You see that there is actually a painted Bahir on this floor as well. You can kind of see the head sticking out there right around where you are. There's a little book with a little bowl of, looks like violets, and what looks like maybe a guest book. And then you can see that the hall just kind of continues around to the south there.
Well, Dahlia would like to take a look at this book.
Okay. It is definitely a guest book. It has, the sorts of, people write their names that they stayed here, and it seems to be pretty banal.
Are there dates?
You can make an investigation check.
I shall do that.
Oh, no, she's found another book. Run, everyone. She's going to read another one. It's going to take hours.
Let's say 20, not natural.
Okay. So you investigate the book, and you do notice that although there doesn't seem to be anything unusual about the entries, the last one in there was about 2 weeks ago.
That's very odd. What about the flowers?
The flowers seem ordinary.
I'm going to take one.
All right.
I just kind of walk
It's
over.
pretty. I'll tuck
Nothing
it behind
happens
my ear.
except that you have a violet behind your ear now.
I
Oh,
walk
this
over-
violent behavior.
I walk over sheepishly to Rodalia and just kind of, would you mind writing my name in the book, please?
Why, certainly, love. And
Thank you.
Ugh.
anyone else? No?
I've got a bucket of water. What else do I need with books?
Well, I shall add my inscription as well.
Okay. Are you just putting like your names and the date?
Mhm.
All right.
With a little heart on the end.
Over the eye.
Very nice. Very nice. So, you guys are, hanging out in this little sort of, landing alcove thing. You can see now that you're looking down this hallway that there is one wooden door right here near the end of the hall before it curves around to the right.
Need to find the rooms and the in-house.
What do we have the keys for?
I'm not holding the keys. I'm holding a bucket.
I have the keys.
I mean, what you arranged for was the 2 double rooms. He said there were 2 double rooms and 1 single. He gave you the keys, but he didn't really give you any other directions.
They don't
Mr.
have like little tags on them with the room numbers or anything?
No.
I'm just gonna start walking down the hallway.
All right.
Just
Is this it? Is this our place?
jiggle the keys.
But I'm holding a bucket. It's hard to move and jiggle at the same time.
Not you. I know you don't got the keys. Demelza, just jiggle the keys. Maybe they'll tell us where to go.
All right, I jiggle the keys.
You
Anything?
jiggle the keys and they go jingling.
Oh, that didn't help.
Actually, it's just 2 keys and they're not on a ring or anything, so you can kind of go clink, clink, clink.
I just, as we pass by that room, I just kind of bang on the door. Is this our room?
Jiggle the handle.
Oh,
What's with all you jiggling?
So,
I just want to sleep.
You should try the keys in the door.
Yeah.
I think
so
that would help.
the door is a wooden door. There's not anything unusual in its appearance. When you jiggle the handle, it does seem to be locked.
All right, I'll stick the key in there.
Nobody responds to your banging. Is everyone kind of hanging out right here?
Yes, but I remember the exploding door, so back a little bit, just in case.
Okay, well, how much is a little bit?
Just a few steps behind.
Yeah, step around the corner.
wait.
I wonder-
Okay.
I'll check it for traps.
I was gonna say maybe I
All
should
right.
check it for traps.
So what? We have Gorge and Demelza right by the door, and then Previx around the corner, and Rodalia a few steps back.
Because last time I checked the door for traps, it explode.
All right. So,
I rolled a natural 20.
oh yeah.
Yeah.
So, what was your roll, Demelza? I'm going to
I
tell
didn't-
you guys different things about your rolls.
My role was. What do you add to that? Is it?
Well,
Sleight
I
of
was going to
hand,
say
or-
this is a either perception or investigation. I think I'll
Oh.
let you choose which you would like. Tell me
Mine's
which
a
one you choose.
6.
Okay. So yeah, it seems like an ordinary door. But Gorge, which skill did you actually use, and what is the actual result? I mean, natural 20 is a natural 20, but what?
Well, my perception is +0 and my investigation is +0, so I just rolled
Okay.
a straight natural 20.
All right.
yeah.
Well, you don't have what is often referred to as book smarts.
No.
But what you have as a barbarian is instinct. And your instinct tells you that even though this is an ordinary looking wooden door, there's something weird on the other side.
It's just a door, and I stick the key in.
No, hold on. Wait.
What? It's just a door.
I smell something fishy about all this.
Oh, there's fish inside. That's good.
I would smell fish.
Listen, remember back at the castle there was them kind of crazy vampires on the other side of that door.
Yeah.
And then
Is that the door that exploded or the other door?
I kind of said, wait. And then I smashed it because they were waiting right on the other side of it. And I managed to take him out with one of the wooden splinters from the door and surprise him.
Yeah, but
That's what I kind of get from this door.
I imagine Demelza is literally standing there with her hand on the key in the lock,
Yeah.
but just having not turned it yet.
yeah,
Are you afraid of getting splinter again?
There's something on the other side of this door. I'm sure as my accent keeps changing. There's
I was
something
gonna say.
there on the other side of this door.
I know there's something on the other side of the door. Doors go places. There's a room there. Even I know this. And it has a room with fish.
Shink! And I pull out my great sword. All right,
all right.
unlock
Oh,
that.
doing that now. All right. So it's at her
I'll
staff
unlock the
spins a
door.
bit.
So
and-
are you still
fun.
around the corner, Previx?
Yeah, just sort of peering around the corner. Open
Okay.
the door.
Yeah. Incidentally, around the corner, any of you who peek over there do just see the hallway continue on. There's a door at the end, which has got a little moon painted on it. And the hallway does seem to continue to the right here, and there's another door right here.
Wait, Demelza,
What?
before you open that door, there's one thing I have to do.
Okay.
I take off my top hat, my little tiny top hat. I put it in my bag. And I put on a little tiara that I found. couple-
Oh, jeez.
You look
All right.
lovely.
Not the tiara. What are you expecting?
Oh,
Bad things, obviously.
I mean, it's cute now, but it does not suit the door.
I'm getting dressed up for battle.
All right.
My water's getting cold.
Open the door, Demelza.
All right, I open the door.
You open the door, and it opens in a very ordinary way, but what you see through the threshold is an enormous cavern with a long stone bridge extending a good 80 feet across a crevasse with the reddish glow of molten lava glowing from underneath.
Guys, those aren't double beds.
It didn't stick. He said we had to jiggle, but we don't have to jiggle. I disappoint.
Yeah, those aren't double beds, though.
At least it's not vampires.
Single bed.
It no, it's lava.
The floor is lava.
Pretty much, yeah.
Well,
What?
this can't be our room then. It's clearly occupied.
All right, I'll back away from the door.
The
All
key worked.
Well, I just kind of yell out, "Hello, hello, hello!"
And I pull it closed.
All right, you pull it closed.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Next.
It's not our room, but we have keys.
But
No,
there's
that was-
lava in there, and I know you don't like to sleep in lava.
It itches. But
Yeah.
everything itches right now. So, okay.
It's not too late to go to the temple, you know. I'm just saying.
It also itches there, too. Feels like a god is watching me. It's itchy. I have to scratch my scales every day.
We need to get this guy a bath. I think he's got crabs.
Oh, jeez.
No, we had fish, I thought you say.
Okay, what's down the hallway? I
got a
like
moon
peek
room.
around the
Yeah.
corner.
So you peek around the corner, you see that the hallway continues down. There's a door at the very far end that has a little moon painted on it. There's a door right here before the hallway turns around to the right.
All right.
I'm also going to come down the hallway and I will spot the door with the moon in it and say, "Oh, isn't that charming? That's their little indoor outhouse."
That's the in-house?
Yes.
I believe so, yes.
Doesn't smell like crap from here.
Yes,
Doesn't
that might be
smell
a
like-
little concerning, isn't it?
Doesn't smell like fish either.
Yeah. And they want
There's
some
an-
fish now.
But
There's
other
another
doors down
door.
here. You want to check them?
Yeah. Let's see if there's any lava behind door number 2.
Okay. Are you all? You're heading to the door?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'll check it for traps again.
So who else? Where is everyone else going? While you do that?
That is perfect for me.
I'm right
there.
next to. I'm right.
I'm going to put
Demelza.
my bucket down by the door
Okay.
and go see the moon door.
Okay. You put your bucket down where?
Right in the corner there, beside the door they're standing in
Okay.
front of.
All right. Do you wait
Like-
for them to do what they're doing, or you just go and open the door?
I take a look at the door.
Make a perception check.
I can do that. I can't do that. 11.
Looks like a door with a moon painted on it.
Oh,
It's
it's not
not-
real moon.
Like, it's really kind of a symbolic representation of a crescent moon. Like, it's you get it. It's not great art though. Unless of course it's intended to be like an example of outsider art where the lack of craft and technique is intended to be some sort of a pretentious marketing sign somehow, but you get the impression that it's just meant to distinguish this door from other doors.
There's a familiar sort of pitched staccato whine-like thing coming from Previx, which you recognize as his laugh. Ha! The door is crap too.
That suits it then.
All right, so you were investigating this next door for traps.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Yep.
I would like to take 1 square back the way
Okay.
we came.
That's a 14.
Okay. You open, or no, sorry, you don't open the door. You're just still investigating. So the 14, yeah. So this door, in pretty much every respect that you can think to check, seems essentially identical from the other door. They could be brothers, these two doors. They seem made of similar wood, same general design, same lock. Only the first key that you use to unlock the other one doesn't work. But, you know, you do have a second key.
I'll
Open it slowly.
stick the second key in the door lock.
Okay. Are you turning it to open it?
Slowly.
Okay. You can unlock it without opening it, if that's what you
Yeah.
choose. Okay.
Yeah.
You unlock it, and you hear it go click.
You want me to poke my head in?
Yeah, okay.
Be careful.
Don't get splinters.
Okay.
I'll
Open-
slowly, like, push the door so that he can
All
pop
right.
his head in.
You open the door, and the first thing you notice is that the floor on the other side of the threshold has become a brick, like a bricked path. And as you look up, you see what looks like to be a 15-foot tall garden hedge, like a wall. And then you kind of look around back and forth, and it seems like there's a big, long path running along this garden hedge.
This one's occupied too.
Weird.
It's got pie.
I just kind of open the door a little wider so everyone can see inside. See?
Yeah. And as you kind of sort are, back and forth against, just looking from different perspectives, you can see, for example, that even though you can walk around the hallway, like right there, when you're looking through the door, it seems to extend quite a ways in that direction, far past where the wall ought to be.
Do you think maybe our beds are at the end of the path? Maybe our beds are at the end of that stone bridge in the other room.
Yeah, no. I don't
No?
think that at all. Those people were acting really weird, and now I know why.
Still haven't seen any beds though.
No.
Watch my pot. And is the moon door a push or a pull?
It's a pull. Doesn't seem to be any lock or latch on it, just like a little handle that you pull.
Ah, good. Too much beer. Open it up.
Okay, you open it up, and it looks like a little outhouse.
Ha! It's even looking like it's out, but it's in. So stupid.
You do,
Wonder-
by the way, smell the smell now.
Figures. I
Oh
walk
my
in.
God, look at that. Look at that thing. The wonders of modern technology, eh?
Nope, still smells like crap. Crap on door, crap a door.
Yeah, but you don't gotta go outdoors inside out in the rain to poop.
But it washes me off as I close the door.
So you close the door, staying inside?
Oh yeah.
All right.
Well, you can't use it from out there. I proceed to experiment with the in-house, like I would use it an outhouse.
Okay. What are the rest of you doing while Previx performs their ablutions?
I'm gonna creep down that other hallway and check out that door down there.
Okay. Yeah, so what you see as you peek around is that at this end, there do seem to be a pair of curtains closed over what presumably would be a window. And then there's one more door right there.
But he did say he had a single and 2 doubles.
Yeah.
I'm going to open the curtain.
Okay.
See what I can see.
So you open the curtains, and so at first glance, it is clearly a window. You see a window frame and everything, but you quickly realize that what you see on the glass of the window is your own reflection, as though it was a mirror instead of a window, but with a window frame around it, and like panes, window panes, but instead of glass, it's mirror.
That's very odd.
That's not creepy at all.
We're going to just tap it with a finger. Just one. Just
Tap, tap, tap.
It doesn't. My reflection doesn't move oddly, does it?
No, it responds the way you would expect for a reflection, not so much the way you would expect for a window.
Right.
I'm gonna knock on that door.
Okay. Knock, knock, knock.
Nothing.
Does the window have a latch?
It doesn't
can-
seem like it has a lock or anything. It does look like it's designed to slide up, but it doesn't have like anything to lock it.
I'm going to try opening the window.
Okay. So you go to slide it open, and as soon as first of all, you find it's kind of stuck. It like takes like it seems like it's not easy to move. So can I get a strength check? Athletics, if that's better.
Either one, it's not going to go well. And that is a 6.
Okay.
I'm
Window's
cleric.
stuck.
Gorge, come here, please. Be a dear.
Yeah, what do you need, love?
I have a job for you. Could you
Yep.
open this window for me? I need a bit of air.
You want me to tap on it?
No, just lift it up. Just open it a bit. It's a bit stuck.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to back up.
Okay.
I just
behind-
take one
behind
hand and just
Demelza.
try and open the window.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and make a athletics check or strength check.
Sure. That is natural 20.
All right. So
Window pane shatters.
yeah. So what happens when you go to open it is it does seem like it's stuck, but you know you've opened stuck things before, so you just you're not doing this gently. This is a jerk. Just pull it right open, and as soon as you slide it open, there's just a howl of wind, and I need Gorge and Demelza and Rodalia to make strength saving throws, please.
Ripped me.
Oh my god. Natural 20, I swear to God.
Did you steal my dice
This
from
is
last
thr-
time?
Why can't I roll this good as cat? I don't know.
That's a 4 for me. I go
Okay.
rolling down the hallway.
Strength check.
Yeah. Well, strength saving throw, but
13.
all right. So you managed to hold on to the doorknob of the door that you were inspecting, Demelza, but suddenly tumbling past you, Rodalia pulled towards the window as the wind suddenly roars from outside, seeming to suck you out through the window. You find yourself hurtling towards it, completely out of control, about to fly out the window until you happen to slam into Gorge's back, where he is basically like, he's sort of spread-eagled against the window, but holding himself solid, and he basically catches you with his back.
Close the window! Close the window!
And so, Gorge, from your position there, where you are basically have got yourself propped up against this torrent of wind that is trying to pull you through the window frame, It's the weirdest thing. You knew it was dark outside because it was nighttime when you got here, but it was rainy and overcast, and yet all you see through this window is stars. You don't even see the ground.
Okay. Can I feel like the pull, like it's trying to pull me
Yeah,
out?
well, so it's basically the wind pushing you from behind that's
Right.
trying to pull you, that's kind of sending you in that direction. Yeah.
Okay.
So it is continuing for certain.
Okay, I'm like struggling against it, just trying to shut the window.
Okay. Go ahead and make another athletics check.
I would like to boop him with. Let me see.
Oh my god, this one is a 20, but not natural.
Okay. Yeah.
Is that that's an ability check?
Yeah.
Okay, then I would boop him with guidance.
Okay. Well,
Plus
so you
2.
can roll a d4 to your
Yep.
dirty 20
Plus
there.
2.
All right, that's a 21
Okay.
then.
Yeah, so you manage to slide the window closed, and as it gets more and more closed, the wind sort of stops kind of pulling you in that direction. It kind of just becomes a real, it's a harsh like whistling sound as it's smaller and smaller opening. You feel your fingers like sort of getting like tingly as they're stuck in just the little area of wind, but eventually you manage to close it and the wind stops altogether. And now the window is not a mirror anymore, but it looks out on the city like you would expect it to, except that it's daytime out there.
Maybe
All right,
it's-
I'm freaking out here, man. I'm freaking out.
I mean, maybe we should go to the temple.
That's not our room.
Perhaps
swear
we
to
should
God.
talk to the proprietor one more time.
It was like staring into the void, and the void was staring back at me.
Yeah.
It was quite unpleasant, but maybe we should make the best of it, and he could give us our money back.
Maybe should we try this one last room first?
We don't have a key. He only gave us 2 keys.
Who needs a key?
We have a gorge.
True.
I'm going to step back down towards where the indoor outhouse is.
Okay. Like that?
I'm going.
That's perfect.
Okay.
I'm also going to move back from the door a little ways.
Okay. Well, how far? Like
Like right
that?
there. That's good. Yeah.
All right.
I just don't want to be right in front of it.
Okay.
Gorge is going to make a big show of like lifting his leg, like he's going to kick open the door, and just as he moves forward, he drops his leg and reaches out with his hand and tries the knob.
Okay. It's locked.
He kicks it open with his foot.
Make an athletics check.
All right. 22.
It is like kicking a castle wall. It just
Ooh.
no give at all. Just doom. It probably hurts your
Oh.
leg a little bit just from
You
the
could
recoil.
try to jiggle a bit. Isn't that what he said? You have to jiggle it.
Oh, I'm like kind of like hopping on one leg for a little bit, just kind of jiggling the handle.
I mean, the handle jiggles, but it is still locked.
Not working.
All right, I'll try the keys, but they probably won't work. So I'll walk up and I'll try the first key.
Okay. You can feel it turn a little bit, like maybe the real key for this door is similar. Like these locks are not very different from each other, but it doesn't engage all the way.
All right, I'll try the second one too.
Kind of the same.
Doesn't work.
I guess that's not our room either.
So, Previx, how are you busying yourself in the in-house here?
Well, it's normal way, really. It's nothing fancy. It's not like I have to work at this too much. It's been building up for that long walk we just had.
Okay.
I mean, you eat a little goat's milk here, you eat a little goat there. It all builds up inside, and you kind of jumble around, and all the jiggling and the pieces of meat and the stew and the beer and stuff. It all comes out naturally.
Okay. So, not to be crude about it, but you do notice something slightly odd, which is just that the sounds you would normally expect don't seem to happen. And I
That's
don't mean your
weird.
bodily sounds, I mean the, say, splashing.
It works pretty good. Maybe it's far down. Still a stink, though. Oh, it's going to come out.
All right.
You do not want to go in there. It's terrible. It's like a whole thing of things.
So you come out of the door, and you don't see your friends anywhere.
Hey, I told you to watch my pot. Is the pot there?
It is not.
Ah, you stupid. You took my pot and run away. Again. I never want to trust you again. But I have to. Hello?
So,
Go
so
knocking
you
on the
guys
door.
are-
Hello, friends?
which door are you going to?
Just that closest one right there.
Right there, or this one right
No,
here?
the big one, yeah.
Okay.
No.
Yeah, so you knock on the door. Do you open it? There's no
Yeah.
response. You open it and you see were you there but when they opened it before? It's the same sort of garden hedge path.
Yeah, he saw that.
Mhm.
Not in here. Hello. Where are you?
You call out in there?
Yep.
You hear not a familiar voice, but you do hear a voice go, "Hello? Is someone
Oh,
there?
crap. It's not my room. Sorry.
Don't close the door! Don't close the door!"
He closes the door.
All right.
Sorry about that. He'll yell through the door. I hope you weren't like making things or naked or something. Nice hedge. Wait, should I say that?
Did you're saying this through the closed door?
Through the door. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. You don't hear any response.
Yeah. Okay. I guess we didn't get that room. I'm gonna try the first room.
Okay. Do. Back over here.
Yep.
You open it.
Yep.
It's the bridge over this magma-filled crevasse.
Oh crap! It really is lava. That would really hurt. Hello, friends. Are you here? Where's the bed? Where's my pot? I need that water. My scales itch.
You feel waves of heat coming from the room there. It's obviously very hot in there.
You know, if they put the buckets of water over this, it would be a person pot. I think we need to talk to him. I have an idea. This is not happen often, so he now needs to know because it could go. Ideas are like rabbits, small little furry, squealing, and very slippery rabbits. So I'll run towards the front stairs, excited that I have an idea.
Okay. Do. Are you going down the stairs?
Oh yeah.
Okay. You go down the stairs. So the rest of you have just had your encounter with the window. You realized that this other door seems to be locked. What are you doing?
Well, I am quite concerned, and so I would like to go downstairs and speak with this innkeeper.
Okay.
Something amiss.
I'll get Predix. Let's.
Okay. So you're heading that way. So you're heading that way. What are you doing, Gorge?
I'm gonna pick up Previx's thing of water.
Okay. You pick it up. It's there.
Yep.
So, Demelza, what are you like knocking on the door?
Yeah. Just bang on the door a couple times and be like, "Hey, come on! You've been in there forever.
You don't hear any response.
Hey! What the heck?
Is he all right? Did he fall in?
I don't know. I don't want to, like in case
Did seem a little complicated in there.
Gorge, could you maybe, I don't want to walk in on him in case.
I got it, I
This is
got it,
all
I
kinds
got
of
it.
ridiculous. I'm heading towards the stairs.
Okay. Heading that way.
Yep.
All right.
I open the door, but I keep my eyes closed. Hey, Previx, we're heading downstairs.
You open it and it's empty. It
I
looks
don't know
like it
that.
did before, but Previx isn't in there.
Oh. Hey guys, Previx fell in.
Oh, good
What?
God.
Do you come back from where you were going to go down the stairs, Rodalia?
Just to where the hallway begins, and I'm going to
That?
go down there. So, what are you talking about? He's not there. Where did he go?
I open the door wider so everyone can see inside. He's not in there. He fell in. I don't know where that thing goes, but he fell in.
What? I mean, that seems like the least likely thing that he would do. I mean,
Well, he is a dear, but how do I say this? He sometimes has strange ideas.
yeah, that's true. He makes bad choices.
I pour the thing of water. I pour the thing of water down the toilet.
Okay. So as you pour it in there, make an intelligence check.
Oh God. Intelligence. Okay. That's 13. That's a 13.
You still have guidance.
Oh, I
Well,
do. Okay.
guidance you have to repeatedly apply. I think when one casting only is good for one use.
Doesn't matter. I just rolled a 1 anyway, so it would just
Okay.
be 14. Yeah.
Yeah.
So
So
13.
Where the spell ends, right?
that's yeah. So you realize when you pour it in there, like, it's true. This is a fancy second floor indoor outhouse, but it seems really deep because as you pour it in there, you don't hear the water like hitting anything. Like there's no splash.
Well, I'm no authority on these in-houses, but it seems to me that if I pull something down there, I would, hear it hit bottom. Well, there's no bottom to hit down there. So, wherever Previx fell, he fell quite a ways. He's probably dead. We should just leave him.
That's not very nice.
Well, I mean,
Can
you want me to throw down some rope and you can go down there?
Can you see anything? Is it just?
Are you still back here at the corner? I mean, it's not far. You're just down the hallway.
I'm shouting at him.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Can I look down the toilet?
Yeah. Yeah.
Call it what it is. Can I look down the toilet?
Make a perception check.
All right. That is a 7.
Okay. It's dark down there.
Previx, you in there?
I cast my mage hand
Okay.
Oh God.
and I send it down the toilet to reach around, see if I can grab him.
Doing a reach around with your mage hand. Oh my God.
All right. So yeah. So you send the mage hand down, and I think it makes sense that the mage hand has sort of like tactile quality, right? Like you can feel things with it. Otherwise, how would you do things like,
Grab stuff.
anything with it, grab stuff? So you're feeling around. Like, do you have dark vision, right? As an elf.
Yeah. Yep.
Does Goliath have dark vision? I don't even remember.
No, I don't.
No, I don't think. So I think you looking down as an elf, Demelza, would at least expect to see like the walls of whatever this thing is. But basically, it's like looking down into an enormous cavern. There, you see nothing. Even, and you know that you should, if there is even something within 60 feet, you should be able to see it.
That's odd.
Mm-hmm.
I yelled down.
You're feeling around with the mage hand is just nothing.
I yelled down. I'm like, Previx!
You hear just a little bit of an echo of your own voice back. Previx.
What the hell? Oh, this is too much.
Now I am definitely going to speak with his innkeeper.
Yeah, we're getting our money back for sure.
Okay, are you all like hurrying to go there, or are you waiting for each other, or
I'm gonna close the door a little bit after they leave and do some business.
Oh, okay.
Oh my god.
All right. So, all right. So Gorge closes himself in there. Rodalia, you're just headed down for the stairs, regardless of what anyone else is doing?
Yes, Dahlia is going downstairs.
Okay. So, let's jump over to Prezix. you go down the stairs, which is, as previously mentioned, this little circle of stairs, and you get to a new landing, and it seems like the stairs continue down before. But you were on the bottom before and came up one level, so it's a little surprising to see it seem to continue go down. But then when you kind of glance out at the landing, like where you have stopped, it seems like you're on the same floor again. And when you turn around, there's no stairs the stairs that you theoretically just came down are not there. And then Rodalia comes and like bumps into you like she was about to go down the stairs.
Are we going or what?
You're hiding in one of the rooms. I didn't see you.
What?
Where's my pot? You bring my pot?
Where have you gone? Where have you been?
I ain't been nowhere. I was right here.
I found our Previx. He's over here.
Do I hear her?
Yeah, you hear her.
Okay.
Yeah, so do you come and see and say hi?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Why did you hide? I couldn't find you. There was somebody in the hedge, but I didn't think it was you. Was it you? Are you hedging?
What are you talking about?
Look, there's something very, very strange going on here, and I don't think you were where we thought you were, but it's very confusing.
I like the in-house. It's very nice, but it needs water. I was going to put a hole in the roof. I didn't.
Good job.
But I had an idea. Ah, crap, I forgot the idea. Oh, well, wasn't important.
It's not important right now. We need to get out of here. This place is bizarre.
Gorge, darling, come along.
You don't get any response.
Oh, no.
Oh, here we go again.
Now what?
I'll walk back and knock on the door.
All right.
So where's my pot?
You knock on the door, there's no response.
Look, Gorge has the pot. I'm not... Look, we have bigger problems right now.
Ah, he went in there with a pot. That's disgusting. I want a new pot.
You're going to need a new pot.
Are you guys coming back around the corner here?
Yeah.
All right.
Gorge, come on.
Yeah. No response.
I
Hey,
opened
maybe
the
he
door.
needs time.
You open the
That
door,
was-
he's not in there.
Take supper.
Here we go again.
Yeah.
Well,
What is happening
last
in
time
this
I just
place?
walked around the corner and Previx was there, so maybe the same thing has happened to our Gorge?
Maybe we should go in the bathroom and shut the
Oh.
door.
No, thank you.
It's not a place for people going together. Stinks in there.
Yeah, it
pretty-
does.
Yeah, pretty
you go
cramped.
right ahead, darling. I will cheer you on from back here.
No, I
If
mean,
you have to go, it's pretty nice. It's got a big hole and everything.
I'm good. I mean, I kind of gotta go, but I don't know. It's weird.
So, Gorge, does it take you long to go about your business?
Oh no, I was just
No.
doing
Okay.
a quick tinkle.
All right.
Did
So,
you jiggle?
when you finish up and come out, you don't see your friends.
Oh man, they must have already went downstairs without me. I guess I'll go down there and figure it out.
All right.
So I'll just go to head down the stairs.
So yeah, you go to go around the corner and you go down the stairs, and you make the complete circuit of going down the stairs,
Mm-hmm.
and then you realize you're at a landing, and but there seems to be more flights of stairs than there were before. So you're at a landing and you look out and there's clearly a floor out there. You could kind of look around the corner and you see the little table with the guest book and the flowers.
That's kind of weird.
And then you kind of turn around after looking in there and you realize you're at the top of a stairs now that don't actually go any higher. So that's a little weird too.
Previx! Rodalia!
You guys hear Gorge calling from around the corner.
Oh,
Hey, where's my
Mr. Malzo, we
bucket?
found him.
Hello?
Go around that way.
Okay.
Hey! What are you guys doing over here?
Right. Well, innkeeper, right?
I couldn't hear you, Demelza.
No, that's Gorge.
Oh no,
Oh no.
Oh,
Oh,
that's
oh.
okay. She'll come back.
she'll be back.
What? I
She's in
just
the
taking a
carpet.
tinkle.
Can you hear me
There's
now?
something,
Yes.
Ah, yes.
Okay.
there's something very, very strange about this place, and I
Mm.
think we need to have it out with the innkeeper, get the truth.
I mean, they have an outhouse in the inside, and it's good. It's nice. I like it.
It's
Is it?
not really.
Let's
I mean,
it used
all go
water in
down
it.
the stairs. Because I went down the stairs. I thought I went down the stairs, and I came back down here and saw the book again.
Well, it
Hey.
went missing from the lavatory, so perhaps there's more to it than that.
I thought he was missing from Moonroom.
Also
It's the
that.
same thing. Yeah.
It's called a laboratory.
No,
Oh.
it's not.
It's because of all the labor you work at.
Okay.
Yes, it's very laborious.
I met a Boris once.
Was he nice?
No, he's
Okay.
crap.
All right.
That would
so
explain.
you're all going downstairs together.
Yes.
Yeah.
Uh, together in a little chain. You go around the little circle of stairs going down, and there seems to be another level to go down.
See, this is what happened to me.
Interesting. Keep going.
Go around the circle again, and it's another level to go down.
This place is really big.
I think we're gonna have to go in the lava room, you guys,
Oh,
Why?
Man.
because we're just gonna keep going around in circles.
But
Why don't
what
we-
about that other room that we didn't get the door open?
Yeah,
You
that
want to
door
try it
wouldn't
again?
open. I kicked it as hard as I could, but it wouldn't open.
I mean, I don't have any lock picking tools.
If I couldn't
so-
open it, then no, you guys can't open it. Trust me.
Well, he did say give him a shout. What was his name?
Innkeeper.
He didn't tell us, did he?
No, he said to jiggle. So
Yeah.
on the 4 and the 2 and the 3, everybody jiggle, jiggle, jiggle. You're not doing it. Good, Gorge. He's got the rhythm.
Darling, I don't think that's going to work in this case.
I'll holler out
Okay.
for the innkeeper.
All right, just
Be nice, be nice. Ask him to come and help us.
Yeah.
Right. And so you sort of yell out, and then there's kind of a long pause, just long enough that you're about to yell out again. But then you hear a voice, and it sounds very distant and kind of muffled. What I want you guys to imagine is Poltergeist when Carol Ann was on the other side and it did that sort of audio effect where it's like, hello? But, it's, that effect that I can't actually just do with my actual voice because it's an audio effect.
Yeah.
It's reverse reverb is what it is. But anyway, you hear this innkeeper's voice weirdly distorted and just says, are the doors giving you trouble?
A bit, yes.
No?
The doors aren't giving us trouble. It's just that there's no beds on the other side of the doors.
I was a bit worried about that. Did you try jiggling it?
I told you.
Yeah, we tried jiggling it, and Previx jiggled himself, and the floor was lava.
You just
You
gotta
know you're
jiggle
gonna-
it.
You know you're gonna give us our money back, right?
I hope so. How about this? I promise the next time I see you, I'll give you your money back.
Oh, I need another bucket of water.
Fresh out.
Oh,
You guys, I don't think he's going to be much assistance.
Yeah, I think I'm
Hold
gonna
on.
kill that guy when I see him.
how am I supposed to
Just
pin the
saying.
scale?
But I don't necessarily think he's really to blame here.
He
He seems to be in a bit
knew.
of a spot.
He knew when he sent us up here what he was doing. Don't you always do that and try to give everybody the benefit of the doubt, but he knew exactly what he was doing.
He didn't have any more water, and he knew that.
Well, let's look at it this way. It's an opportunity to help somebody.
I
Yeah,
was trying to help myself.
help him to his grave.
So do we want the lava room or the hedge room?
I'm going in the lava room.
Maybe this person in the hedge room can help.
Wait, a person?
Well, I didn't see them, but they had a nice hedge.
Did you speak with someone in that room?
No, I mean, yes, sort of. They didn't hear me. Otherwise, really was just a part of them, like a headshot.
I think I would like to investigate that room further.
All right, let's go to that room then.
All right.
I don't think we should split up. I'm just saying.
I don't necessarily want to go in, but shouting at a distance seems all right.
Nobody take a crap. It's
Yeah,
nice.
nobody
though.
use that room anymore. Nobody go in the moon room. Don't
Or
go in
or
there.
if you do, leave the door open. Like
M-O-O-N.
3 inches. Leave it
Yeah.
open 3 inches.
MOON. That spells crap.
So, do you open the the hedge door?
Yes.
All right. That brick path and the hedge maze is in there.
Hey, person with hedges. We came back.
Hello?
You hear a man's voice just say, "Oh, is someone there? Is someone else in this maze?"
A maze?
It's definitely not the voice you heard before, Previx.
Oh, it's somebody. How many people staying in room? Is this a double?
Did you come from the hotel?
Well, that's where we are now, yes.
Yeah, are you the guy that signed his name in the book 2 weeks ago?
2 weeks? I'm not sure. I've
What's
been
your-
in this
what's your
maze for a
name?
long time, but
What's your name, friend?
Sildar.
All right, hold on. I'm gonna run back to the book.
Okay.
Realize I can't read. Hey, Rodalia! You want to help me out here? Let's find out how long this guy's been in here.
All right.
So you're going back to
Yes.
look at the book.
I shall indulge his whim.
Are the Presvix and Demelza, are you continuing to talk with this guy? So
Yeah, okay.
I'm just he just
Yeah.
says if I could request your assistance, I seem to be lost in this maze, and I would very much appreciate some help in getting unlost, as it were.
Is
I
it tasty?
mean,
Is it a
I
good
could
head?
throw you some rope, but I'm not coming in there if you're lost in there.
Well, I
Is
would
the bed with
appreciate
you?
any assistance you can offer me. I can't find where you're coming from. It's a bit of a maze in here.
I will take out my big hempen rope
Okay.
and I will just uncoil it and toss it in, but I'm not going in there.
Okay, what, you just toss it onto the path in a coil?
No, I mean I toss it really hard so that it unravels and goes as far as I think it's 30 feet long.
Okay. Yeah, so basically it goes over the top of this 15-foot maze and hedge and seems to presumably uncoils on the other side, probably not quite reaching the bottom.
You see that rope?
No?
Yeah. Sorry.
Just keep going till you see the rope, and then you'll be fine.
Then you hear another voice is saying, "Is someone there? I hear voices. Hello?"
Have we found his name? In the book?
Oh, yeah, so over at the book, Rodalia, this seems like it's a completely different book. It's also a guest book, but it not only doesn't have the entry you made, but the other entries are different, too. They seem to still just be names and dates, but they're different.
I'm going to take the book.
Okay,
Just carry it around with me.
all right,
And go back to the hedge maze.
okay.
There she goes with books again.
Look, this isn't that kind of book. Everybody stay calm.
They're all the same kind of book.
Look, this is a hedge maze, right?
Yeah. So the man and the woman have spent about 30 seconds realizing that they are both also lost in the maze and therefore can't actually help each other. But they briefly talk about can they find each other, but they're both lost in the maze. So They're kind of there's no progress made in that conversation.
I
So,
saw this story on Wood once, and people were talking and acting like they were lost. It was fun.
So I'm going to take a look at Previx's ankles and notice he has a pair of really nice axes that might come in handy when dealing with a hedge.
Stop looking at my ankles like that. We had that
so-
talk.
I'm having a thought. We don't know what's in that last room, but I think this might be one of those cases where the only way out is through. I do not like the look of the lava.
Is that like the only way to the outhouse is in?
Sort of, I think.
Nah, that's crap.
Look, clearly we're not getting out the way we came in, so we have to find another way, right? Nothing?
Oh, yeah, I think she's right. I mean, we can't go down the stairs. We can't go in the clapper. We can't get in that room with the door locked. And it's either the lava or the maze.
Or the
And-
window.
Yeah.
No,
but-
let's not do
yeah.
the window. That seemed like a very, very bad idea.
Yeah, I tried to suck out my belly button, so I'm not too keen on going in there.
Try to suck out your cleric.
Yeah, that
Don't
too.
think either one of those are supposed to go through windows except if you throw them.
No,
Yeah.
No, not at all. All right, so hedge mace seems a bit.
I mean, it doesn't have to be a maze. I could just kind of like carve a path right through the dead center.
Well, that was kind of what I had in mind. Yes, but there's supposed to be a trick to solving mazes. Well, I'm trying to remember what it was.
I think carving a hole through them is working.
Yeah, man.
Well, that might be one way to do it. Yes.
Is it fun? Does it taste good? Do you taste the trees?
The problem is we don't know about. I mean, clearly all of this is very magical in nature, so we don't know what these hedges will do if you poke them with sticks and whatnot.
I'd rather poke them with axes and swords. But if sticks are sticks, then sticks are sticks.
A sword is really just a pointing stick, let's face it.
Well,
Don't
I
say
thought
things
maybe
like
start
that.
with something that we didn't care if we lost or not.
Oh, I don't want to lose them.
Exactly.
I could lose the pot. It's not really mine.
The empty
Got no
pot.
water.
Yeah.
So
All right.
heading into
Going
the
in?
everyone going in together.
Yep.
I'd pull my rope back out first, though, so that we have it.
Sure. It's
Maybe
still
we
there.
should tie ourselves together, you guys.
I'm trying to remember what they said. Don't.
He said jiggle it.
No, not them. The other ones that were here, they said don't. It was a thing.
Don't what?
I don't know.
Hello, can you hear us?
Yes, where are you? I'm trying to
Where?
follow your voice, but I'm lost in a maze.
Well, we're at the very beginning. Do you have any advice?
Don't close the door.
Oh yeah, that was it.
Close the
All right, don't close the door.
Where's that bucket?
Yeah, gorgeous carrying my bucket.
I got the bucket.
Okay.
Oh,
Prop the door open with the bucket.
Right, exactly that.
I put the bucket down and just ripped the door off the hinges.
All right, we can use the door to cut through the edge.
Well done.
Wonderful.
I think that solves the problem of the door shutting, don't you?
That'll do it.
I take my bucket back.
It's becoming our new pig.
Yeah, only you can't make bacon out of a bucket.
If you hit it hard enough,
So, as you progress through the threshold, you see that this brick path continues in that direction. There's there's a wall essentially at your back here, a brick wall, not a hedge. And you've just come through the open door. So basically, right where Gorge is standing is the open doorway back into the hallway. So you can see like little path through here, there's a path down there, but I'll basically reveal bits of it as, let me make this, the shaded bit a bit darker, because being able to see the, what's coming in a maze is less maze-like.
I hope we paid for a room already.
All right, so I think I've remembered the trick to solving a maze. So you follow along the wall with your left hand, and always so that your hand is touching the wall. I believe that was the method for solving mazes.
I pull out both axes. I don't really know which one is left or right. That's why I use both of them.
All right.
I start tying the rope around my waist.
Okay.
And then I tie it around Rodalia. I'm like, here, tie this around Prevance.
All right.
You
So
probably
you
have
all
to
tie
do
yourselves
forge, too.
together?
Yeah.
All
Yeah.
right.
All right, so I'm going to reach out. I'm just going to kind of touch Previx's left arm and say, this is your left. So wherever you go, make sure you can always touch a wall with his hand.
Oh. I get an idea, and I put that axe away, and I draw the saber with that hand instead. Ah, this will do better. Always stab with saber.
Okay. All right, shall we then?
All right. So are you intending to just follow around the left hand path?
Might as well.
All right.
Sure.
So, as you progress kind of in this direction, you know what? This is going to be a pain in the butt if I have it completely dark. I need to be able to see it. So you guys have to not metagame that you can see little bits of the map.
I see nothing.
All right, let's see.
I feel like I should just put like a
All right.
piece of
We're
paper. or sticky paper with
professionals. We can do that.
Yeah. So basically, when you are in that next kind of row over, you can definitely see, more of the path. So, who's leading, by the way?
I'm our friend with the pointy things in his hands, I believe.
Alright.
I've told him which way to go.
All right.
And
So
I'm slashing away at the tree at my left with the saber. Are there berries?
make an perception check.
Ooh. 23.
There's bright red berries.
Jump.
Let's maybe not
Make a Constitution saving throw.
eat berries. Ugh.
That is a 19.
Okay, yeah. They're bitter, but
Needs sugar.
I would. Can I make a? Would that be like a medicine check or a nature check? What would that be?
nature is probably the primary check, but you could also make a medicine check for different information.
Make sure they're not poisoned.
Yeah, that's more what I was worried about.
Uh-huh.
And I have a higher wisdom or a higher modifier for medicine.
Yeah.
So that would be a 24 for medicine.
I think with a 24, you definitely have learned various treatments for different kinds of poisoning. And although you have not known it to grow in a hedge before, these berries do resemble one of the kinds of poisonous berries that you have learned about. Generally speaking, the treatment is to make them throw up.
Oh, that's really unpleasant. Okay, nobody eat these berries, please. They're poisonous. The only real cure is to make the patient vomit. So I hate this part.
Since I'm holding the two things, I will have to hand off my pot to Gorge.
I'm going to cover my ears because ew.
So you're trying to make yourself throw up?
No, I'm handing the pot off to Gorge because I'm carrying 2 weapons.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Not,
I see. Okay, I thought you were getting a hand free so you could try to make yourself.
no.
throw up.
No,
Okay.
they just need sugar.
Pravix,
That's all.
do I gotta stick my fingers down your throat again?
Again?
So
I only swallowed 1 key.
Okay.
So you see that there is a little bit of a dead end here in the maze. There's a little lantern sitting there, and there seems to be a skull impaled on a spike at the end of that. But there is a path that goes down from here.
That's charming.
It's my kind of maze.
I think it needs a bow on top.
Do you want to get close enough to put it on there?
No.
Exactly.
Curious about, is the lantern lit?
The lantern is lit.
Is there sort of an ambient amount of light to begin with?
Yeah, the sky is kind of it's like daytime but heavy overcast. So it's kind of a dim gray sort of light.
I would like to call out to our lost friends again. Hello? Are you
Hello?
there?
I hear you. Where are
is
you?
the-
And then from a different direction, you hear the the man saying, "I'm trying to follow your voice."
Do you know anything about this lantern?
Lantern? I mean, there's lanterns around.
The one by the skull?
Somebody's got their head stuck on a pike over here. Is
So,
that lantern?
I am very sorry to have to say this, but you're going to have to be more specific.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
Are they
tragic.
dangerous, these lanterns?
Not unless you're a vampire? I don't know. They're lanterns. How would they be dangerous?
I don't know. They could be
I don't know.
magical or
I
Don't
kicked
Do
the
they
like
have-
lantern.
smash
I-
them over your head, I guess.
I
Wait,
kicked-
did they oil lanterns?
And then the woman's voice is like, "Are they asking if the lanterns are dangerous? What does that
No.
even mean? How would
We
they be
are lost in a magical maze from a hotel.
Yeah, us
Could be a
too.
regular room.
That doesn't
Everything
mean we
is
think
suspect.
Okay, fair.
yeah,
Are you coming to help us?
maybe.
I kicked the
Alright.
lantern. Let's
are you
go.
are you kind of
Oh, no.
continuing around?
Is the lantern full of oil?
Yeah.
It is. Yeah.
Don't worry about the lantern. Let's go.
No, I need the
No,
oil.
no, well,
My
we can't
scales
do
are
that.
itching.
You're gonna have to worry about that later.
Okay.
You'll
But
you'll
I'm
have to
ready
wait about
now.
it. Please, really, it's important.
Let's see.
This is a terrible inn.
Mhm. Yes, we should have gone to the temple. I know.
1 out of 5 will not recommend.
All right. So you have reached another path, or are you just continuing to follow your strategy of bearing to the left, or?
Yep.
Yep.
Let's-
There's no
let's-
reason to
let's-
deviate.
All right. So let's see. As you get to this intersection, there's more to see, which I will reveal to you. Which it's a little crossroads, but then you see that there's a central area that looks kind of like a little sort of like a gazebo. That you
I've
can,
heard
like,
stories about
see
them.
through there.
They're dangerous creatures.
And make a perception check, Previx, because you're the one seeing this right now. That's the person in front.
They're gonna so regret putting me up front.
Level 4. Level 4.
Unnatural 20.
Oh yeah, you see that standing in the center of this gazebo is a freestanding door that resembles very much the one that your Goliath friend just tore off its hinges.
Oh, hey, I found the door
You found a door where?
right over there.
Okay, well, as previously mentioned, lost in a maze.
Did
So am
you find a lot of doors while you were lost in this maze?
No.
Huh.
Well, try making only left hands. Keep your left hand on, like, within touching distance of a wall, and you might come out all right.
That's the slashing hand. So slash with hand.
Oh no, you're not doing the left-hand path, are you? That's what got me lost.
I'd like
There's
to
a
make an
gazebo
insight
here.
check. Can I insight check the disembodied voice?
Yeah. Go ahead and roll that check. Yep.
Oh, natural 20.
Okay.
I knew.
This person is clearly disoriented. Like there's not any deception there, but they seem like desperate, afraid, and a little bit out of it.
I don't know. I think we should stick to what we're doing.
Just realized I could put us on the different ambiance, the hedgeman's ambiance, not the in ambiance.
Let's just keep to the left.
All right.
But the door's right
Do we want
there.
to check the door out, though?
All
Jiggle
right.
the
You guys tell
handle.
If you can remember which way is left, we'll go check the door.
Well, we're all tied together, so why don't we have somebody stay by the wall and somebody else walk over and check out the door? I mean, it's like 30 feet of rope. We'll be good.
Well, 30
Right?
feet of rope plus whatever it takes to like wrap
Yeah,
around and
I mean-
tie a knot
Yeah.
for people.
So there's like
So
10
it's like
feet of rope
15
left.
feet.
Oh my god. Okay.
You got basically 5 feet stretched in between each of you.
Yeah.
Is this rope tying thing really necessary?
It could be. Do you want to get separated?
Use
Of
your
course
fancy
not.
mage hand.
All right, I will cast Mage Hand.
Okay. So are you continuing down that way or no? If you were staying up where you were, I'll put you back.
I have to be within 30 feet of the door to
Okay.
use it.
Well,
so,
all right.
Let's
so
go check out the door.
We
are
conga
you all,
line it
well,
down
so
and
you
then-
guys tell me what you want to do. How are you handling this?
Let's just go look at the door.
All right.
Mm.
Yeah.
If you're just all going together to look at the door.
Yep.
yeah.
Okay. Doot, doot, doot. Doot, 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 doot.
We don't make plans, we break them.
All right.
Exactly.
All right. So, oops.
This plan lasted exactly 3 turns.
All right. So you make your way down into this central little clearing. There's definitely places where, the path continues off to the south there, but only 2 openings to this little area seem to be the one you just sort of came through there, and the one on the far side. But as you're in this gazebo, I've made this little thing here but it's actually underneath this gazebo roof.
Mhm.
And so inside the gazebo, just standing there all by itself, is a door that looks very similar to the hotel room door that you originally came through.
Hey, Gorge, when is a
Yep.
door not a door?
I don't know.
When it's in the gazebo.
Oh,
He got you there.
that's true. I guess.
Should we jiggle the handle on the door?
Right, that's in front of it.
The door is
It's
unimpressed.
not working.
I will try the handle.
Okay. Let me- Okay. You try the handle, and it is locked.
I'll try one of the keys.
If you try the other one when the first one doesn't work, it's the second key, but
Right.
you open it and or rather you unlock it. Do you try to open this freestanding door?
Yeah.
It opens, and inside, or rather on the other side of this portal in space, you see a little 2-bed hotel room.
Oh my god, I found the
finally.
bed, you guys.
Oh my god.
Time to take a rest.
I don't even care. Let's just all jam in there. Someone can,
Is
someone
no
can
one-
sleep on me.
Is no one concerned about the other 2 people roaming around here?
I don't know those people.
I mean, there's not that many beds.
They couldn't find the door. That's their fault.
But they seem very nice.
They seem very lost.
They're lost. I mean, they didn't even find the door.
If they had just
Do you
stuck to
guys
the
go
left.
through into the room?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
All right.
I'm going to stand outside in the pavilion, just outside the door.
Okay. All right. So
Not ready to give up yet.
so you guys basically are in this room.
This is not bad.
Oh, see, that's pretty good.
I dropped down on the bed.
Oh.
My back is killing me.
I just sort of dig my toes into the carpet and just kind of rub them.
Are you keeping the door open, or are you letting it closed? Letting it
I
closed?
guess we'll leave it open so we
Yeah,
don't
I'll leave it open.
lose.
Mhm.
Well, we're still tied by rope.
Rodalia, yeah. So Rodalia is basically standing just outside. So, so on the hedge maze, it's basically like, oops. You know, you three are, you know, there, and Rodalia, you're just standing right outside with the rope leading in.
Well, I think I would like to. I wish I wasn't. Want to untie myself. I dislike this.
You could untie yourself. That's you.
I am-
You have agency as a character, Rodalia.
Just hold on, just 1 minute, please. Keep this door open. I don't, just in case. And I'm going to step outside so I can see the top of the gazebo.
Did you untie yourself?
Yes.
Okay. All right. Like stepping back to be able to look at the top.
Yes, and I am going to cast light on the top of the gazebo.
I think you have to touch whatever you're casting
Do I?
light
Oh,
on.
I do.
Mhm.
Hmm.
You could climb up there. Or you could attempt to climb up there.
Do you need help?
Gorge, could you give me a hand?
I untie myself. All right. I step back out. What do you need?
I need to get up there.
Toss her up on top of the
I'm not even going to make you check for it because that's funny.
There you go.
Now I'm going to cast light on the top of the gazebo.
You do that, and then both of you hear slam, and you realize that the door just closed. And so, Demelza, yeah, you and Previx are in that room, and the door just slammed closed.
Oh, that's really nice.
Why did you shut the door?
I didn't shut the door.
That's
I'm
not-
trying to get my kit out to start cleaning my scales.
Oh. I'll go over and try to open the door.
All right. You open the door, and it opens down the hallway.
Oh no.
Oh, this
God.
is so weird.
Oh no.
Oh,
How you doing?
these people. I just want to take a nap.
We could take the bed with us.
Are you going to carry it?
No.
Then we can't take the bed with us.
Oh, that's. But I just got the kit out. I'm almost ready to start cleaning my scale.
So, back in the maze, so we've got Gorge and Rodalia, you're up on the top of the gazebo. One of the things that I'll say is that standing on the top of the gazebo, you see a bit more of the maze because you're high enough. You can just see like a few more levels, and you see in a couple of places that you see just like the top of someone's head, just barely over the next like level, like, you know, right here. And as you hear someone just say, this is the woman's voice, say, I heard a door slam. Are you close? Can you hear me?
I see the top of a head just over this hedge here. Can you see this
Oh.
light?
Yeah.
I lit it up for you.
Which way do I go? If you can see my head, where are you? And you see like the hands raising up like above the head and like jumping, and make a perception check.
Okay. I'm used to being better at those, but I'll take it. That's still a 22.
Okay. The now that you've kind of said that, and they started jumping, and then they say, I do see the light, and they start running around, and you basically can just sort of catch glimpses of them as they're running past. They seem to have figured out how to get to you. But what you notice is that there's something slightly translucent about them.
Oh no.
And then as they turn the corner and run towards you, you can see that they are definitely spectral in nature. And but they run right up to you and just say, "Oh my God, oh my God, do you know the way out of here? I thought I was going to die in here."
Darling, I have some bad news for you.
What? You let the door close. Oh God, we're stuck.
Just, so here's the thing. You see me, and you see my friend here. Yes.
Aye.
Yeah?
You might take a look at yourself. Notice anything different?
No?
No?
What do you mean? What are you getting at?
How long have you been here? Do you know?
It's hard to tell.
Oh, sweetheart. Well, I hate breaking bad news. Gorge, do you think you could tell her?
You're dead.
Well, that's a bit more blunt than what I would have done.
Look, I stick out my hand and like run my hand through the spectral image.
So hold on just a moment, because when you say you're dead, you might have expected a little bit of like either maybe shock or disbelief or even sadness, but she kind of just sets her jaw like I'm like a preppy teenage girl who's just been told that the Starbucks does not have any pumpkin spice lattes. They're out. And he's like, I am not dead.
Think.
Take it back. Oh, you attack? All right, roll initiative. Roll initiative. Yes.
I was just gonna use whatever.
It's a 6.
Oh, that didn't go well.
Okay.
And I have a +0, so 7.
All right.
Okay, so you slash your sword, or it's a great sword, right?
Great sword, yeah.
Yeah. So basically, I'll say go ahead and roll the attack. That's triggering it, but go ahead and roll it.
That's a 19 plus 7. So
okay, yeah, that does hit. So roll the damage.
That's a 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 points of slashing damage.
Okay. You see your sword pass through her spectral form. It does seem to sort of drag away some ethereal substance with it, but she doesn't look as hurt as you would normally expect, and she just looks down and just says, I can't believe you just did that. And so then what she does is so I think both Gorge and Rodalia need to make a wisdom saving throw.
That is a 21.
Okay. 21 is a success.
11.
11 is a failure. So you are now frightened because as she says, I can't believe you just did that, her face just distorts into this horrific, ghastly visage, and she has just asked to see the manager. She is not leaving until she talks to him.
Karen?
Look, Karen, love, you need to calm down.
So, don't tell me to calm down. All right. So, who had the 7?
Me.
Okay. So you're up next.
All right. Well, I'm going to give this a shot. I don't know if it will work, but I'm going to use my channel divinity turn undead. I don't know if it works on ghosts though.
Give
it a shot.
Yeah. Typically would. Okay, so she makes a saving throw, I believe.
Yes,
Wisdom, right? But she got a 19.
Down.
Yeah. So
Success.
she just is like, oh, I see how it is. I thought you guys were gonna help me, but I see what's happening here. So Gorge, your turn again.
All right.
Oh, that didn't work. I am so sorry, dear.
That is a 16. 23.
Okay. You're attacking again. Yeah, 23
Yeah.
hits for sure. Yeah.
9 points of slashing damage.
Okay.
Take that, Karen.
How did you know my name?
Was in the phone.
It was the haircut.
And then you hear the man's voice just going, "Are you guys okay?
Are you the manager?
Sounds like you're fighting." So then it is her turn again, and Gorge, I need you to make a charisma saving throw.
Jesus. All right. Natural 1.
Ooh.
Karen floats forward and into your body.
Oh
Oh
no.
my god.
Yeah.
That's an odd sensation.
Yeah. So you see the ghost of Karen disappear, Rodalia, disappear into Gorge, and then Gorge's expression suddenly changes. What are you doing?
Well, I think I'm going to have to cast Calm Emotions.
Okay.
Everybody needs to take a breath.
All right. So is that a wisdom saving throw as well?
That is a charisma saving throw.
Oh, okay.
That is a...
Well, it's actually Karen rolling.
Oh, sorry. Yeah.
That's all right. But she only got a 10.
Ooh, she has
Okay.
failed.
So what you see is Gorge sort of, like react to this wave of magic and then just kind of say, "Okay, I'm sorry I got so upset, but it was really rude of you to say that I was dead."
And I am terribly sorry about that. I really am. We're all just trying to find a way out here, I promise. But my friend gets a bit reactionary. Do you think, would you mind terribly separating yourself from him?
What if I do mind?
Well, of course, I don't want to cause you any distress. It would be lovely for you to do so, though. So we could talk girl to girl.
Make a deception check.
Well, I'm not actually like talking to her. Seems like a better choice. I'm not
Well,
lying.
I just mean
Right.
like the reason that's not
It's
why
17,
you want her to
so,
come out.
but-
Yeah. So, yeah. Yeah, Gorge's face kind of, brows furrowed, just kind of, well, okay, but no funny business.
No, I promise. I promise.
So let's briefly flip back to, so we've got, you guys' names.
Hey, you
Demelza,
guys!
I'll get you some lotion. We have to figure this out.
Oh, crap. I don't like this. Gorge is my bucket.
I know.
All right. How do we get... I mean, we're here now.
I'm imagining that we're gonna have to go in the bathroom and come back out, probably. I don't know.
But together? That's weird.
Yeah, but then we don't get separated and get lost. Do you remember what happened the last time you went in there?
Yeah, I had a really good crap.
Okay, but we're not gonna go to the
I
bathroom.
had an
We're just
idea.
gonna
I had
go
like 3
in the
ideas. I almost saved one of them.
Well, we're not gonna go to the bathroom. We'll just go in there and then come back out.
Maybe we have ideas too.
We might. Anything is possible.
It really stinks in there.
Yeah, just don't breathe for that 30 seconds that we're in there.
All right. So you're both going into the bathroom?
Yeah.
All right.
Apparently.
You go in there. You pull the
This
door
is kind of
closed. Is that
crowded.
the idea?
Yeah.
All
It's just
right.
a little weird.
How long do you stand in there? Basically, there's just enough room for the two of you to just like stand there, like face to face, with the
Like
door closed. That's like all the room there is in there.
30 seconds.
All right.
I'm uncomfortable.
So am I. Stop breathing.
I can't help it. It's hard to speak and not breathe.
Stop talking.
I am.
All right, and then we'll go back out.
Okay. Now
So
what?
are we here?
Is it the same?
Well, it looks the same.
Oh man, we're
But-
gonna have to go in the lava room.
But why?
So the door to this room is closed again. By the way.
Oh, okay. So I'll try to open that door and see what's inside.
Okay. You open it and you see you're looking out through the door in the gazebo. Yeah, so
Oh.
you're looking out this door again now.
Hey,
So
Oh, they
yeah,
are.
all right. So yeah, Gorge, you have just had the ghost of Karen emerge from your body. Rodalia is not visible through the doorway because she's actually on top of the gazebo still. But so what you guys see through the doorway is actually Gorge looking very unsettled, and what seems to be a ghost of a pouty teenage girl.
Hey,
Man,
Gord, you have my pot.
I wouldn't want to be that manager. And I hand Previx the pot.
what is going on out here? What?
Who are you? Your
This
voice
is
is
our-
a lot
this
of
is-
in woods, in hedges.
This is our friend.
Hello?
Karen, by the way, is basically like looking around past you. She's looking like she might be about to just make like a run for the door or a float, so to speak.
Let her go through. Just let it.
But
let
that's
her
our
pass on
room.
through. It's
It's got
fine.
the beds and everything.
Well, right now you guys are standing in the hallway.
Yeah,
Oh,
we need to go back out. We need to go back in and then close the door and then reopen the door.
That's a hard
So I'm going to kind of like lean down over the edge the edge of the roof. Say, hello. Could you let our friend out real quick?
Yeah, but just
Just
wait a
let
second.
her out, please.
Yeah, just let her.
Okay.
She
Yeah.
can
So
go.
you kind
Don't
of stand
shut.
aside. So she basically rushes towards the door, but as she passes the threshold, she just disintegrates into nothing.
Thank you.
was that supposed to happen?
It is to her.
Yep.
But she
She,
didn't.
she was dead.
It's fine. It's fine. Everything's fine.
She
It's
entered
lovely.
my body.
You hear the man's voice kind of say, "Did you say she was dead?"
Yeah, are you dead too?
If
I
you
don't think so. But I haven't
why,
been here for a long time.
well,
Am
why
I
don't
dead?
you? Hey, can you? Do you see the light? I've lit the top of the
Walk
gazebo
into the
here.
light.
Come into the light, Carolyn.
We can help you. And I'm not sure where you are. Can you
Did you
jump
help
and wave
her?
your hands?
Why don't I hear her anymore?
She's fine.
She
She's
left.
gone out.
We got her out.
She found the way out.
She went through the door.
Just jump up
Make
a bit and wave your
persuasion check
hands.
and or deception check because it's kind of unclear exactly what happened to her.
Who's
What-
making
what-
the persuasion check?
Whichever one of you is wanting to make it, you can.
Who's better at it?
I'm really good at it.
I'm really
You
bad
should
at
do
it,
it.
so I'll try rolling this.
Let's say 19.
A 19. Yeah, he says,
Yeah.
"Oh, okay," and he's. I think I see it, and so he basically does come around. He sees the light glowing from the top of the gazebo, follows around, and yes, he is absolutely also.
Oh, jeez.
It's
let's
fine.
let
It's
him
fine.
go.
Just come
Let him
through the
go.
door, darling. It's fine. Everything's
Yeah,
fine.
yeah.
Come through the door. It's
Yeah.
fine.
Don't mess up
Okay.
the sheets.
Come
Don't mess
through
up the
the-
sheets, please,
This
because I want
door.
to.
All right, so he looks kind of more uncertain, but he walks through the doorway and also just disappears.
Yay!
Ooh,
We've done it.
wow.
We've helped them. Thank you so much.
Yes, we've helped
Okay.
you
Don't mess
cross
the
over.
sheets up.
And now
I'm
I'm going to
going-
swing down from the roof.
Okay. Are
I
you
will
all-
come in and shut the door
Wait,
and then
so,
reopen it.
Wait, so you're going into where everyone else is in the garden? Like
Yep.
that?
And
Okay.
then
I thought we were leaving. Are we not leaving?
Is it still the hallway though?
Well, it's still open and it's the hallway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Are you
All
closing
right.
it? Or are you going out?
We're going out.
Go
Going
into the
hallway.
room.
Going in the hallway. Yeah.
Into where the hallway is and shutting the door.
Okay. So you're back out in the hallway and you close the door.
That was really confusing. I didn't get the oil. Dang it. Open the door.
No.
No.
But there's oil in there.
We'll get some oil. I'll get you some lotion later. And
Let's
it'll be
try the
okay.
stairs again.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
The-
let's try them
the what?
stairs. Stairs.
But they don't have doors.
They might.
Maybe they'll have lotion.
I'm missing the point.
Well, maybe.
All right. You guys make your way over around to the stairs.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Because I think you had been paying attention to it before, I'll go ahead and say, Rodalia, you noticed that
The book.
you took the book before,
One of the books. but
but
it was
there is a book sitting on that table again.
Oh, jeez.
Is my name in it?
It is, and in fact, all your names are in it, and apparently the group of you all signed a glowing 5-star review of this inn. The Lonely
take the
Bahir is the
pen.
best place to stay. It was a refreshing and relaxing stay after a long, hard journey. 5
I
stars.
I
grabbed,
didn't.
I grabbed the pen and scribbled that out and put lies. This place is the worst. -5 stars.
That's not very nice.
But it's true.
They ran out of hot water. How bad can it could be? I mean, good can it be if it's bad?
Let's check the
So
stairs.
I'm going to
see.
briefly
Replace this crap.
bump fast forward and tell you that the stairs are unchanged. You find if you try to go down, it just seems to go down in perpetuity.
Well, look, can we just take the axes and smash that other door? I'm
We can try.
totally curious.
Incidentally, you do recall you had taken the hinges, like that first door off its hinges, but now that you've sort of passed through the other one, it does seem to be back in place as you left it. So, like, there's no sign of the other door that was, the door that was off its hinges. It seems to just be back where it should be.
And does our room have like beds now or
Well,
or
so
hedges?
you would have to go and try opening it again. Because you closed it when you came out of the garden. So it has been closed since.
Yeah, but also when we looked out, remember it was back in the thing. It wasn't the room. I mean, we can look again, but I don't think so.
Yeah, so, the last time it was open, it led from the hallway to the
I
garden.
have to open the door.
Okay.
I gotta know. I can't figure this out.
You run back over there and you open it, and now it's just the bedroom.
Yeah.
Oh, it's a puzzle, you guys.
No, it's a room.
Oh, I forget.
Yeah.
I'm so sorry. I shouldn't use. Okay.
Yeah.
Yes,
Words.
you're right. It is a room.
It's only
But
two beds though.
can
But
we can we check this other door? I really have to know what's back there.
Yeah.
No, the
The
one we couldn't
lava
open.
door?
No, not the
Oh,
lava
the
door.
one
the
that
other
we
one.
couldn't open. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah,
Okay.
Yeah.
Going back to that one.
yeah.
All right.
It looks like a door.
Can we just? I don't know. Smash it. Take it off its hinges like you did the other one.
You can try.
I'll try. I'll grab hold of it and try and rip it off its hinges.
Okay. Make another athletics check.
Okay. Say 21.
It's when you try to do anything other than just like jiggling, like trying the handle or the doorknob,
Mm-hmm.
it's like the door is not even actually a door. It's like it's just a solid part of the wall and just as hard as the stone. It just does not move at all. There's not even any give.
But this is a room? Or is this another? There's no moon.
We don't know what
We
this
don't
room
know what's
is
behind it. That's the thing.
because we don't have the key.
We didn't rent a room.
Do-
I wish there was some way that he could just toss it up to us from the stairs, but I don't know that will work.
He probably ran out of keys too.
All right, so lava room. Really don't like that, but
I had thought about the lava room, but I don't have any water.
And I'm sure it was a lovely thought.
I don't have any lock picks, or I would try to pick the lock.
Yeah. All right.
Oh,
Well,
Have we
Yeah.
tried knocking or asking?
we
Please
did
open.
knock. We did knock. Nobody answered.
Did you ask nicely?
Yeah, I was like, "Hello, anybody home?" And they were like, "Nothing."
No. Okay.
You know, they would answer me. If I said who I was, they'd be like, "Yeah, I'm in here." There's nobody in there.
All right.
I mean, we can check the lava room again.
I don't like it, but I don't think we have a choice.
I don't even.
So this is the this is basically the what you see when you look out there. But if you look through and let's hang on, let me try to get it centered.
we get a really good raid on the room. It's so much
Yeah,
bigger.
I know.
Yeah.
I'm totally
So
getting my
basically,
head back.
yeah. So this is what you see like through the doorway. It's just this cavernous space, obvious like flowing magma below this bridge. And actually, as you stand there watching, you realize that there are cracks forming in this bridge, and they seem to be like accelerating. Like it's not just existing cracks; it is crumbling.
Shall we run?
Yeah.
All
Okay.
right. Is everybody dashing?
Yep.
Sure.
Can we
why
see
not?
to the other side?
Okay. What is everybody's movement speed? Is it like so?
30.
Gorge might be
30.
higher, right? As a barbarian.
30.
30.
40 for me.
Okay. Why is yours 40?
I took the nimble feet.
Oh, okay.
Man, you're always faster than us.
What if I threw people to give them a head start?
I don't think
I
you
wanna
can
learn
throw
on that
them
bridge.
faster than they can run.
All right.
So.
Okay, we run, but I win.
All right. So you guys are running across, but the bridge is starting to crumble and get a little unsteady. So I need a dexterity saving throw from everybody.
My
God.
worst quality.
Is it just difficult terrain, or is actually?
Well, it's difficult. Well, I'm not having it be a slower speed unless you want to, but it is basically starting to crumble underneath you, so it's unsteady terrain.
Okay.
I got an 18.
Okay.
11.
Natural 20.
2.
2.
Can't
Okay.
keep these with my normal character, but wow, we're on fire tonight.
So, make a second dexterity saving throw, Gorge.
Natural 20.
Okay. Gorge tripped and tumbled off the side, and as you all gasp in shock and look, you see just, a bunch of Goliath fingers clinging to the edge.
Well, up here, guys.
And
I'm
I
not
think
strong
well, I'll
enough.
just say Rodalia, you just didn't make it as far because you were a little more unsteady on your feet.
Okay.
I guess we'll try to
But
help
he's
pull him
hanging
back
down
up.
over. Also, as you guys are kind of taking a moment to notice that happened, you see grinning devilish faces start to emerge from the lava below, and they start to spit fireballs at you.
Of course they do.
Fire bolts, I should clarify. Fire bolts.
Slight difference.
Yeah.
Little
Okay,
bit.
so first one at Previx is a 17.
That hits.
Okay. That's going to be 5 fire damage to Previx. One at Demilza.
Mhm.
That's only a 7, probably a miss.
Yep.
And then at Gorge, that's a 21 while you're there
Yeah.
hanging by your fingers.
Oh, yeah.
And that's a big old 10 fire damage for you.
All right.
And now for Rodalia. That's going to be a 21 for you.
Oh, yeah.
And that's 8 fire damage. and you see them starting to emerge more from the fire, grinning evilly. And you realize as you get further across this bridge that there does seem to be on the other side of it a freestanding door.
Yeah, there's a door.
Can
I
just
found the
pull
door.
Can
I
I pull
win.
myself
To
up?
get
Yes,
out
you
of here.
you can pull yourself up.
Yeah.
And so you can use your action. I won't even make you like roll for it.
Okay.
But that's your action for this turn, so you don't have like a dash this time. What's everyone else doing? We're not in proper initiative, but
Dashing.
Dashing.
I'm still going to win the race.
okay. Yep.
Yeah.
So Previx, boom, 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 makes it to the door.
Do I get a bonus action if I dash? Like with healing word?
Yeah, you can do a bonus action. Yeah.
I don't know how many hit points everybody has.
Not a lot for 4th level.
Yeah. Well, because I know Gorge took 10, but I took 4 or 8, 9, something like that. I wrote
You guys,
it
you tell me.
down. Where did you go? Healing word. So that's 7 points. Yeah, Gorge. Giving it to him because that's the character.
All right.
Gorge here, darling! It's really
All right.
good.
So
What
that's
do I
how
got?
many hit points back to you?
7.
7.
Ooh, thank you.
So you have your just normal movement, so you're not quite at the end of the bridge there. Previx, you would have gotten to the door without having to dash on your turn, but what do you want to do?
I tagged the door. I win.
Mhm.
Oh, hey, it's a door.
Yep.
I try the handle.
It's locked.
It's locked.
So we're getting 2 more firebolts at Rodalia and Gorge, 2 each, because you're the ones that are reachable.
No.
So that's cocked. That's a 7 for Gorge and a 12 for Gorge.
Both miss.
All right. Then for Rodalia, that's a 16
Yep.
and a 23.
Oh my god.
So that's 3 fire damage and another 3. So that's just a total of 6.
Okay.
Do you have any fancy reactions?
Nope.
Okay.
I'm only 4th level cleric.
All
I
right,
do believe
so
the reaction is
on your
cringe.
next turn, you can certainly get caught back up to the door.
Yep.
But
Can
what are you
I?
guys doing next?
I'd like to cast Mantle of Inspiration on everybody except for myself, so everybody
Okay.
gets 5 temporary hit points.
Very nice. Okay. Who's actually got the key?
I had the keys.
Okay, was that an action to cast that spell?
It was a bonus action. It's a,
Okay,
it's
so
used,
you can still
it
use
uses.
your action to use the key if you want.
Okay.
You see these things flying up out of the lava to start to pursue you guys.
What do they look like at this point?
They look like big, like gargoyles made out of like fire. Like they're mini me Balrogs is what these things look like. They're small. They're like the size of a person, but they basically look like they're made of like charcoal and fire, sort of gargoyle looking things.
Ooh, never fight these things before.
Can we leave now, please?
Yes, open the door. Nelza,
Yeah,
open
Alright.
the door.
I did.
Okay. What you see on the other side, what you sort of there seems to be sort of a bit of a cloud of dust and sand on the floor is all you can really see through the doorway immediately.
It's not Balrogs. Let's go through.
Just go.
You just push through.
Yep.
Yep.
You
All
clean
right.
this place.
So what you see on the other side as you make your way through and do you close the door behind you?
Yes.
Yeah.
You find that you are standing on the center competition floor of an enormous arena, and yet it takes you 1 additional second to notice that this is an arena that is like 1/4 scale, and it's full of other gladiators that are basically only come up to your knee.
Oh, look at all the
And
little
so
fun
even
there.
though the map doesn't show it, there's actually, like people in all of these stands. But basically, you're like giant sized in this arena. but there's a
So I'm
bunch of guardians there.
So I'm like
Anyone
God. I'm like God size then.
Yeah.
Do we see any more doors?
Make a
Anyone?
perception check.
Hello, little people. I kind of walk towards one of them.
Oh, little
Okay.
munchkins.
That is a 23.
Okay. So you spot that through this little tiny opening here, you see a little tiny door, and you realize that it is maybe big enough for one of you at a time to slowly squeeze through.
I
Oh,
would
geez.
gesture wildly to the.
So
Go
the crowd cheers, and we're rolling initiative.
Oh no!
Have you seen the beds?
2.
Okay.
4.
I think.
16.
No, just
Okay.
10. Sorry.
All right. So let's see. We had 16, and then Rodalia was
10.
10,
10. Yeah.
and then Gorge was 2.
Yep.
What was yours, Previx?
4.
4. Okay. So these gladiators go first, and they basically start just like swarming around you and stabbing tiny swords into your ankles.
Oh,
And
Hey,
and
keep
be,
it individual under the scale.
and so I'm not with. There's so many of them that I'm not actually going to roll individual attacks. I'm just saying they're like swarming around you and stabbing into your ankles, and so basically everyone is just going to take 1d6 of piercing damage.
Ouch.
So that's 4 for Previx,
Okay, that temporary stuff is helping.
2 for Demalza, 5 for Rodalia,
Of course.
and 5 for Gorge.
All right. There go my temporary hit
All right.
points.
So that is the gladiator's turn, and the crowd goes wild in tiny little voices. Yay! So Demalza, it's your turn.
I know I'll probably take opportunity. You know what? If I move around, so that I'm not right next to Previx,
Mm-hmm.
I think I'm gonna do Thunderclap.
Okay. Where are you trying?
I want to
grab?
move around so that I'm not next to him, but I'm kind of behind them, but I'm still within.
You can like literally step over their heads.
Okay.
They're basically like up to your knee.
You know, I'll just take the attack of opportunity
Okay.
from them, so that I'm checking the spell because I've never had
Okay.
Thunderclap before. I want to make sure
I
that
think as long as you're staying adjacent to them, you're just literally like stepping over their heads. That's not no opportunity attack for that.
it's like 5 feet. So,
The
yeah,
equivalent of 5 feet for you. Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
All right, so they have to succeed on a Constitution saving throw.
They won't.
Okay. So they take 1d6.
All right. So basically, like a sort of a
5.
thunderous blast of force zooms out from you, and these like 3 of these guys just literally go flying and splat and just completely annihilated against the wall like bugs.
That's my turn.
All right. So that would be Rodalia next.
Well, that was an interesting turn of events, so I think I'm going to get out my little quarterstaff here.
Okay.
And, so everyone within 5 feet. Like, I don't know how that... Do I have to target just one?
Well, so what are you wanting to do? Just so we're not in strict mechanical D&D combat
Well,
right
I just
now.
thought maybe just take
No.
take the quarterstaff
So-
and sweep it across the...
Yeah, so that's what I was going to say. Just describe what you want to do. So I would say go ahead and make the attack roll.
Okay. +1. So that is a 13.
Okay. A couple of them duck, but you manage to peg a couple of them, and they just go flying, and they're clearly just like crushed, like just half their skeleton broken from the impact.
Sorry, I'm so sorry. Oh my gosh, what have I done?
Yeah. You've just killed some tiny little gladiators.
Oh dear. Someone get the tissues.
I forgot which character I was playing.
You were just so startled by these little things that you kind of didn't fully process them as human beings with thoughts and dignity. And
Gorge is just standing there with his mouth wide open.
As a bonus
Darling.
action, I'm going to use a healing word to get one of them back up.
oh no.
No.
You try it, no effect.
Oh no.
This guy is a little bag of pulp.
Oh no. She just starts wailing.
Yeah. I mean, this is the equivalent of like hitting a mouse with a baseball bat.
Be laughing.
Okay, so that's Redalia's turn. Previx, you're up.
Oh, this is getting very strange. Okay, well, you fight me, okay. You're still a little, but I take big weapon. I draw both sabers out.
Okay.
And this is the place where Previx changes, because while it can be seeming like a bumbling idiot, now he turns literally into a whirling dervish.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll just take an attack at the one next to me with one saber.
Yeah.
That is a 15 to hit.
In half.
And then the other saber whirls around for my bonus attack.
Mm-hmm.
Total natural 20.
All right, yeah. He's in quarters somehow. You don't even know how that happened.
Flicked it up in the blade, hit it again. And then I just start walking. I think over... can any of you answer my question? Have you seen a door?
They don't look like they're prepared to talk right now because you just killed a bunch of their friends. They look more scared than before, for sure.
Tap the saber. Don't make me ask you a question.
They don't seem to like you're making incomprehensible noises. They don't seem to show any comprehension.
That's normal.
All right, so Gorge, you're up.
Just for full effect, I guess I would like to rage.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will take a swing at all these little sons of bitches in front of me.
Okay.
So that's going to be
just like another just sweeping attack.
Yeah, just a sweeping double-handed with my greatsword. That's a 22 to hit.
Yeah. You just get all four of them.
All right, so that's going to be. Oof.
Well, like you don't even really need to roll damage. These guys are not hardy.
All right, it was like 16 points of damage anyway.
Yeah.
And then I'll use my movement to run towards the group of the last group there at the far end.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yep.
All right. So it is their turn again, and you see in their tiny, tiny little gladiator faces, you see them look up, and you realize that above the the entrances there's a little pavilion with a bunch of tiny little royalty watching the games, and so in addition to these guys having tiny little gladiator hats, you notice that the person who seems to be in charge up there has a really cool tiny crown.
Oh my god. I need that crown.
All right, so it is the gladiators' turn again, and they are basically going to split up between Gorge and Previx, who are kind of just the closest there. So it's going to be 3 more for you, Previx, and it would be 4 to Gorge, but it'll be halved, so just 2.
Because I'm raging.
Yep. So, yes, Demalza, your turn.
I am going to start heading towards the king.
Okay. You can basically easily get there.
Yeah.
I think from here, you definitely recognize that through this entrance, there does seem to be a door. It's just a very small one that you guys will have difficulty easily fitting through, but probably could squeeze through.
I'm gonna thunderclap again.
Oh, you're gonna thunderclap like into like the crowd and like. and the pavilion where all the royalty are and stuff?
Yep.
All right. So I like to imagine that if this were like a TV show, we would do a cut to like outside the stadium, and you would just see like a confetti burst of people just going flying.
Get the crown.
It's the crown is gonna. You're gonna have to probably dig through some mush in there.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my turn.
Yeah. All of the other people in the stands, by the way, are now starting to panic and try to flee, and they're stampeding over each other, and it's just a nightmare.
Flee.
Rodalia, you're up. How are you feeling?
Just sobbing on her knees, wailing, I can't believe it. She's just like hitting it, like touching them so lightly, spare the dying everywhere, just anything that she can touch. Just a mess.
Instant death for these guys.
Just sobbing, I can't believe I've done. I'm so horrible. What have I done? That's it. That's all I'm doing.
Prefix, you're up.
Does it look like these are still attacking
Yeah.
people? Okay.
The ones that are down there are definitely still attacking. At this point, the games are over. They're fighting for their lives. This is you guys are clearly far more powerful than anyone anticipated, so they're doing their best to at least die a glorious death.
I will attack, but I'm going to try to make it look like they are doing an incredibly heroic battle. I want to make it look like they're really, like, as in, like, I'll let the blade slide off of theirs for a little bit, and
Sure.
so
Make a performance check.
yeah, I'm lousy at that, but we'll see. What it's the thought that counts.
Yeah.
That's a 4. So I
Okay.
think I killed them all accidentally.
They feel really condescended to as they die.
Little guy, you can do it. You're all right. No problem here.
Yeah. So basically,
Good
not
boy.
only are you killing them, but you have even deprived them the glory of feeling like they died a glorious death by making them feel like, like their last thought was feeling like, oh, great. So there's not even any respect here at all. You're just totally humoring me. It's like, okay, fine. Yeah. All right. Kill me. Fine. I guess it's done. Just
I guess-
Prefix, you
Or-
killed their dignity.
yeah.
I stabbed them in the dignity.
Yeah. Now we'll see. You get these 3 guys there. All right. You moving at all after that?
Yeah, I'd sort of walk towards the other side. Is there a door?
Mm-hmm. All right. You gonna try to go through? Well, I mean, you can sort of reach in there.
Nah, I see it. I just wait for the rest.
Okay. Gorge, you're up.
I'm just gonna kick past those 2 right in front of me and go straight for the mush, then search for the crown.
Just punt them.
Yep, pretty
Yeah.
much.
No worries. Yeah, you got it. So make an investigation check for the crown.
All right.
Take it to
Natural
the
20.
So
This
you
fucking
pluck it
game.
out, and you have now got basically, proportionally, like this is like a little sort of 3/4-inch diameter crown that is
Oh,
very
perfect.
ornate, covered with little jewels.
Oh, it's
You're having
perfect.
to hold it very carefully to avoid just crushing it. It's
All right.
tiny, but it's exquisite and also covered with blood.
All right, I stick it in my pocket, and in the meantime, I put on one of the little gladiator helmets
Very
on
nice.
top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. There are no more gladiators. Demalza.
I'm gonna start squeezing through that little tiny door.
Okay. It's locked.
Oh, for crying
Of
out
course
loud.
it is.
Can I try to use one of the keys?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So your first thought holding the key is that it's obviously too big for the keyhole. But there's a weird sort of optical effect as you sort of like point it toward the keyhole. There's this weird sort of like optical illusion, sort of distorted perspective effect, where it seems like somehow like the key looks like it's either getting longer, or the end's getting smaller, or something. But somehow you are able to nonetheless reach through and put the key in the tiny lock.
No, turn it. Does
Yep.
it turn?
It does.
I open the door.
You open the door, and what you can see on the other side is basically just just white, just total white, and it seems cold.
Snow out there. I don't care. I'm going in.
All right, push through. Is everyone else following?
I am still crying beside myself.
I will drag her along with me.
No, I have
Come on.
to save them. This poor little dog.
So you bring one of the little guys with you, holding him like a Barbie doll, but limp. All right. So, yeah, you all emerge. You basically push through like a layer of snow that was like up against the door, but then you come out and you're basically. Let me get. So you are now in this area here. Let's go ahead and give. Got your little.
Cradling him in my hands. He's so
Oh, that's
tiny.
disgusting. Either eat it or throw it away.
All right, so you are
What
now.
I've done.
Yeah, so you're now emerged there as you make your your exit from that door. It slams closed behind you, and you happen to notice that sort of down this slope. It's not easy to tell from the map, but it's kind of a slope down this way. You see a crevasse off to your right, and then there's water and sort of broken ice flow. And on one of those bits of floating ice, you see another door. And
This is
because
so much
you're looking
better.
at my map, you do not see in the crevasse anything really, because you can't see from there.
I don't know anything.
This is so much better for scales. That sand was awful. I itch more. This is nice. And start rubbing the snow onto my. I'm assuming that's snow and ice.
Yeah.
We need to go to the door.
2
Let's
more
go.
minutes.
No, we need to go. We need to get out of here.
But this is so nice.
Have frozen icicles
You
dripping
need-
from my
So-
eyes.
I grab you and I'm like, you need to pull yourself together.
Get a slapper.
Yeah, and then I'll sing to her the Leave Her Johnny song, the pirate shanty, but I'll change it to her name and that she has to leave the body.
But he's so small and
I take it and I throw it on the ground. We're going.
You basically throw it, and it just disappears into the snow.
Yep.
Coach, do you still have the bucket? I need bucket. Oh, what'd you do with the bucket?
You have the
Uh,
bucket.
You left the bucket. I gave you one job.
no. Yeah, I left. it.
While you guys are arguing, you hear the sound of a creature. And emerging from this icy crevasse is, guess what? A Bahir.
Oh, dear.
Over here.
Yeah, so what this is it's basically like an icy blue, long, like 30-foot long centipede looking thing.
Oh,
And it sort of emerges from this crevasse and looks over at you hungrily. We're in initiative. So we can use I'll use your same initiative scores from before, because we're kind of just a continuing thing. And it gets, oddly enough, the same score as the gladiators did. That's convenient. So it's going first. And it is going to go. Let's see, what's its speed? Yeah, it can do that, no problem. Trump, 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 up like that. And then it's breathing lightning breath to hit all four of you. So it actually, it runs right up to you right there. So, oh shit, really? Wow, okay. Yeah, yeah, make a dexterity saving throw, everybody.
Just like to point out, I have 13 hit points left.
8.
yeah, no, 13.
Yeah, this is a one shot. We're all gonna die.
It's a one shot for sure.
Yeah, mine's
11.
like 9,
I think we all failed.
Oh yeah.
pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, you did.
I think the base and the dice probably just killed us, let alone the actual dice.
Yeah.
Yeah, so you guys all feel the shock as this lightning breath runs over you, and you feel your muscles going rigid. You're suddenly racked with horrible, horrible pain as you are all taking 67 lightning damage.
Yeah,
We're all dead.
Bye.
we're all dead.
That was fun.
Your vision goes dark as you look forlornly at that door on the far side, and then you all wake up in the hallway. Bloop.
Well, they wanted to
Real,
put the
you all
bucket-
kind of come awake. You realize you're lying on the floor in the hallway here.
What the hell is going on?
That kind of hurt.
Wait,
Like all of the kinds of hurt.
I don't think that monster was level 4.
It was a reduced threat, but here.
It reduced our threat, that's for sure.
Yeah, dude.
So, should we try and go downstairs again?
We've
Yeah,
got one room. That's probably good enough. We can sleep.
we're not going in the room. We're leaving this place. We're going to the
It's
stupid
beds.
temple. We're going. We're going.
I have so much penance to do. Will it
They're
take me
only
a month to
small.
work up all that
They,
death?
they were really tiny, Charlie, small pennants.
Yeah,
All right.
they weren't even human. It's fine.
You try going down the stairs again. It's the same.
Oh, for crying out loud.
You actually see that the book has the same 5-star entry that you guys wrote all lies on, but now it has in the same handwriting. Just kidding.
I'm gonna take that book and I'm gonna open the lava door and throw it in the lava.
You open the door and it's not lava. It's the icy snow door again.
Oh man,
Shut it!
he shut it.
I'm gonna go over and try
We
the
gotta
door.
get in that other
I'm gonna
room.
try the door to the other room.
Okay.
I am going to cast Cure Wounds on myself.
Right?
You're going over back to this one, or
Yeah, no, the locked one that we couldn't
Yeah.
get in.
okay. You tried it. It's still locked.
I'm gonna once more try and rip that thing off its hinges again.
Okay. Make an athletics check.
Oh, come on. Nope.
You guys are kind of frantic in your talking, trying desperately to try to figure out what to do, and then you hear that distorted voice again of the innkeep saying, "Did you jiggle it?"
Yes.
Yeah, we
Start
did.
dancing.
I
That's
jiggle
the
the
legal
handle
bit.
again.
Jiggle it,
You
just
jiggle
a
the handle
little.
and you feel it kind of shift.
Oh my god.
I'm going to do it again!
I grab hold and jiggle it again, yeah.
Yeah, it feels like something has come loose. The handle is looser than it was before.
Weird. Will it open?
You pull it open and you are all blasted as a torrent of water just immediately like it opened to the bottom of the ocean, and you are all pushed by the force of water just out down the hallway. It's just pushing you all the way down around, like you're like caught in a river current. It pushes you all the way around. How you kind of do a little bit of thumping around here, and you all take
Whose idea was
5
that?
bludgeoning damage as you are hitting the wall and knocking around, and then as the water starts to flood down the stairs, you are carried with it, and you find yourself falling down to the base of the stairs on the first floor.
Now can we go to the temple?
I punched the innkeeper.
You see actually all of the people still there actually stand up and start applauding to you. Not before you punch, but so that's as soon as you land there. But you certainly can then also go and punch the guy.
Yeah, then I punched that guy.
All right, make an attack roll.
Like with my dice.
Normally I would have something to say
That
about this,
is
but
a 16.
Yeah, that hits.
I think it's. Isn't it 1d4?
Unarmed strike would be 1 plus your strength modifier.
Oh yeah, so it's just +1. It's just
Right, so
one.
just 2. Yeah, so he is not unconscious, but you
No,
knocked,
it's just one.
Oh,
because
just
I don't
one.
have a strength modifier.
Okay, yeah. So yeah, he doesn't even go down on his butt, but he clearly feels. He kind of reels back and he's holding his jaw, and he's just kind of said, yeah, I don't suppose it would help to know that you're the first ones to make it out.
I'll take my 4 gold back, please.
Well, you didn't give me 4 gold. You gave me 2 gold because it was the performance, right? And then you gave me an extra tip, but it was so it wasn't 4 gold. Like I could give you 2 gold.
Just give her back her gold.
I think you should give me 4 gold because I wasted my time too.
Okay, well, what I was going to offer is a reward because if you guys made it out, you must have figured out what was happening, right? Like the doors were unstuck. They don't open to where they're supposed to open. But no one else was able to actually come back. We lost 2 people in there.
Yeah, they're dead.
We found them.
Well, they kind of been poofed, but they might not
Karen's
be
looking
dead.
for you.
Yeah, she's mad. You better hope she doesn't find her way down here. She wants to see the manager.
Telling him that he actually does look scared.
You should be.
So he kind of says, well, so of course, here's your gold back, and you're welcome to stay in the tavern here if you want. Free, two free rounds of drinks.
Nah.
We're going to the temple.
We're good.
Yep.
That in-house thing is nice, though.
It was kind of nice.
Thanks. It was a lot of people thought I was crazy, but I thought it was.
It stinks and it's crap, though.
Yeah. I don't know where the stuff goes, but that's pretty nice.
All right. So you guys make your way back out the front door, and I'm
taking a cask of ale with me on the way out.
Okay, yeah. You grab a cask of ale and you bring it with you. It's still raining out there, but it's maybe a little not as hard. There's a few places in the where there's a break in the clouds, and as you're
we were already soaking wet, so
I look carefully around. Do I see another door?
Where are you looking around?
Out here.
Out here? I mean, on other buildings.
Let's try that one.
Any freestanding ones?
No more doors.
Perfect. We're going to the temple.
That was kind of getting fun. I like the ice.
Yeah.
So you're making your way kind of across town to the temple. Redalia certainly knows the way, and the rain slowly stops as you're kind of making your way there, and you get to the temple, and you're about to head inside when Redalia, you just kind of something gives you just a brief pause, and as everyone else kind of files in, you hang back just a little bit, and you kind of look up at the sky where the clouds are starting to break, and you realize those aren't the same constellations as before, are they? Probably fine. Go back inside. And so that's where we'll call it for tonight.
That was an utterly ridiculous and completely brilliant adventure.
I hope you had fun.
I did. I don't get to punch people ever.
So,
Good show.
Well done, you guys. He told you at the beginning, and you just have to jiggle it.
Yep.
I thought we tried that, but
no, you didn't.
Not.
Every time jiggling came up, they just did their little dance thing.
Yes, but we saved the ghosts.
I mean, sort of.
Or you disintegrated them, or you
I
sent
think
them
that's
into
probably
the
the
space between dimensions, or maybe.
Either way, they're not trapped in the maze forever, so
You killed
you're
hundreds
welcome.
of tiny people.
They had it coming.
I got tiny hats. I'm happy.
Yeah. Very nice. Okay, so we're going to leave it there for this time. Thank you, everybody, for joining us. And we're going to be back next week, hopefully, with the resumption of our regular campaign. And in the meantime, wait, no, how do I finish this one? I can't remember. We'll see you next time for more adventure on So Many
Many
Levels.